The 27th of December 2023, approximately 6 minutes to the top of the hour. We're here live on our 24 radio, our Brabopa radio, as well as our 24 radio GH with another edition of Bamaso. We're back from the holidays. Yes, we're back. And we carry on with what we love best, and that is to figure out what we need to do wherever we find ourselves, in our small ways, in our huge ways, in our magnificent ways, in order to make Ghana a very beautiful place. Here we have come to the understanding that we are the very Ghana that we talk about every now and then. And if that is the case, it demands on us to be able to put on the table that which will cause the beautiful Ghana we are so much looking forward to. So if you are here for the first time, it's more about you. More about you being a catalyst to bring the Ghana that we want to live in into expression. We all have a part to play. We all have a role to play. And it is down to us to be able to do our very best in whichever capacity that we find ourselves. Yes, we would have wished other people in their various capacities will be doing what they should be doing in order to get us to where we want. But hey, let us go with the idea that it is for our own good that we are doing what we have to do in order to make Ghana a very beautiful place. So if someone is missing the opportunity to work on their own soul to become a huge influence, a huge impact on many people, given an opportunity, life is given unto them. You don't stress yourself so much about that. You can do all your bit in order to urge that person to do their bit. However, if that is not happening, do not lose sight of the fact that you are still entitled, or you are still in the capacity to do the needful for you to also evolve. That is why we are here. And today, we keep it very simple. Just the intro, and then I'll hand over to you, Prince the Bombardier. It is just a few more days to the end of 2023. And it is a step in the right direction for us to put a year under review. And how are we doing that? See, I'll give the guidelines, and I know my man Prince the Bombardier will follow suit and make sure everyone toes the line very well as to how we want this year review to go. Very simple. We start with the areas that you think we did quite well as a nation, right? Well, spiritually, you may think we did very well in some areas. You bring that on the table. Physically, you may bring that on the table. Perhaps you realize that we started eating well. We started doing more exercise as a nation. We started investing more in our sports. We started, doing certain things that will improve our physical well-being. Yes. Well, psychologically, you may think our nation, we did quite well in terms of the fact that many people are awakening to certain truths about life. People are reasoning deep into things. People can't be swayed here and there by these pastors all around us, among other things. Yes, you may have discovered that we did very well in that area as well. Financially, hey, you may consider the fact that we were able to go to the IMF as something very beautiful. We're doing certain things to make it to make us qualify for the IMF deal. You may see that as something positive. Bring that on the table, right? So we begin with the areas where you feel we did very well as a nation. Now from there, we go to the areas of development, right? Areas that you feel we need to work on, areas that you feel we need to develop as a nation, areas you feel we need to, do some additions and subtractions so that we'll become much better. Yes, those are the areas we call the areas of development. And the third part of it is when we merge the areas of development and the areas where we did very well, the outcome. That is the third part. So we are doing a review in this direction. 1, where we did well. We did good. That is the first part. The second one, areas of development. Areas that you have identified that, this place we need to work a little bit more in this direction, among other things. Yes. And the other part is when you add the areas that we did well and the areas of development as to what we need to do, the outcome. That is the last part of the year under review. So I would humbly welcome you to this Wednesday's edition. It used to be questions and answers, but today it is 2023 under review. And she asked from Cassia Mudo, other the Emu Pim, baby, I will be our video that are 24 radio, Abrapa radio, and are 24 radio GH. Say our Facebook is a 24 radio UK, YouTube a 24 radio, and I say a 24 TV. As I be and ne wukuda. December that was what you know, and so I think Pim Unia Dunomi and San 9 are bo pepe 00 in the chat. A GMT. Yanagan, I'm reading in I pay. Yet, 12 quintunes were ha, near ready, you see to me, and my gun, I find it to my prefera. And tea, free sample pencil, Yakuya, and Mestro, should have done then I am a car one, roll parting terrain, good baby, row. Na fa mami Theodosia okudi enum edraw ho na manu momunyo opuma sibre o kasaye mu ne ye obi bia obeye bia mu no meno eni kan eboawo ama adwen kese nimdie kese in fact ade mi firi mu aba bia na the size of Ghana se ukofa kukuma bia opuma sibre a atsen bia beka bia na ekete se ku na wafa no, right? Right? You are more than that. Yes, you are more than that. And yemfa Ghana nye pomosibre. Na ene se de maka na poto kasem no 2023. Afini nyina ana yebe pense mu. Afino ya shase January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. We just a few years. I can't like a 2 na afiwe so ye de agu. Enti year under review and I say year na ye de two table no so no. Ye de two table no so wo nema miensa ana ye ba hwehwe. Edi kan bia wa hwehwe unu tumi so man Ghana ye bo modern ye bo modern and the first one. Uwia na odi ekọ areas a wa hwehwe ewo se yetimi ahye ho kena ewo ho ana se yetimi ye nsesan bi ewo ho areas a ewo se ye improve we be se ohwe se de commercials are flooding on the media channels concerning aphrodisiacs here and there. Now we are more focused on yesisimu enjoyment hono nyina no ohwa se ufili se o se ehemu kena yesisa niam wo hono ma nyina fa begu table no so kama na yewie areas of development na ye watch areas of development no so we kire niam a wo se ye in those areas na ka ho ntino se ye na ye de ka ba bia ya bomoden no ho dada na just you paint a picture as to a choir or my Ghana ABC afa aye beautiful come on. That is how we are doing the year under review. And asembia esi ewo my Ghana mu bia na opese oka during the year of review no put them under these 3 categories and then you'll be able to let us learn and know more as to which way we need to move as a dear nation, Ghana. The salty and said the doctors are into Roehampton and nothing ewo. Na Asarabediako or Woodstock. Dr. Ebenezer Amofabuaten continue to rise in power and anketia. Adofo Kenya tie ni ya Papa Smiley and ne day officially memma obi bia official pa. Bama sofo nyina me obi bia official pa. ABC entwen 1st of January na ama official pa. Eno ani official pa na no ani e dia masizia no. January do I be side foforo apem so. Ye mo obi bia official pa. We are so grateful to whatever makes life possible for us to be here. We appreciate all that life is done unto us. It is the power that is here as our lives that does everything in and through us. We are all respondents to nature's call. Nature and in and through us. Whichever name you would want to give to that power that is here as our lives is your choice, or whatever the case may be. Just as I am breathing, you are also breathing. Just as I am feeling very warm within myself, you are also feeling warmth within yourself. Just as I quench my thirst with water, so do you. And likewise, we are all being supported by the stabilizing love of Mother Earth. No matter your religion, your matter, your tribe, or what have you, we are all enjoying from these elements of life. And life is made it possible for us to catch the 27th of December 2023. And memo bibia official pa. And then yentu akwantu so na yenye the 2023 under review part 1. Yenkwa ahoma so. Yama Prince the Bombardier akwaba. And then I hand over to him for him to carry on as beautifully as he's been doing over the time past. And he Bombardier Otimeka Memwakwabu Omutu ho Bombardier. Yanko.
Yeah, Papa.
Otimeka.
Metonka.
Good. Se bibia boko de.
Ne boko na nso e.
Nyame adom. Ane afishia pa bio.
Afim me konsaye ho.
Sa pepe. You. Ene yaba de ne yaba. So said my bonto ano me sure sauti ni nyina the year under review. It will be of great joy to hear wankasa your year under review in those 3 categories, no. And then you are no nyina no almost asoso kama. And Bombardier, I'll leave the platform for you. Neja, whatever you need to do, no, you take on from here.
You and Papa Eveda wano ase. Yebechia etiefo nyina Mamo baby bia muti a24 radio, Telegram, TuneIn, Facebook, and calling no. Ye chairman na yebeda mo asenso edwuma panso a mokoso eni ya aye edwuma from January to Samray. Ye gina 24 radio ene various outlets ni na eka se ye mama official pa. Ye de ebuwa on se de bia na official pa ma no, because life is for the living. Ye nya de all train say bia emu edi omu bronya na say bia omo be resolution on the de bia no. Oni otwede mpo ye de edidi nkomo. Nti no ebi nso de bronya dro no ori akoko nenso ne de em say akoko no kra ebu ama sisi the important kra no nkofota friend akoko fro no sisi wo be 26 obenye bibia part and akofam ze na bia ne boarding ni nyina wo de nti a ewo nti under you on the review no ye beka nyina wo nti ye beda mu nyina mase obi bia Shalom Uruguay Kwabena Egmont Germany eni enwanum nyina Oyima Mandy omu nyina the original ladies of Akontrol Radio Mafia can say Gansa Miss Gansa on Ghana obi bia ofre Antifia Chicago obi bia Mamba Akontrol Radio Supaka Wofa Kwame board chairman Akwesi Boache ene obi bia mo frɛ nyina no ye ka se yɛda mo nyinaa mo ase na sɛdeɛ nim no na yɛ under review nti no yɛbɛka deɛ ɛsi afe no nyinaa deɛ wohu yɛ ne deɛ woahu nyinaa yɛbɛka no nyinaa na yɛakɔ yɛnim nti adwumadie no hyɛ aseɛ no nso no ebi ɛtɔ de bia adwuma ndɔso ebi bɛkasa na bia monte meka for some time ba mɛsa aba na yɛbɛtoa so kama until then no deɛ afei deɛ yɛbɛkasa meda nyame ase biribi akɔ so yɛhyɛ aseɛ January no kakrakraa yɛkɔ biara kama nyankopɔn nso ahwɛ so a life deɛ there will be ups and downs but how you make it no ɛno na ɛbɛkyerɛ sɛ separate yourself from adversities nti onipa da sɛ niwei sɛ abrabam koraa sɛ nnɔma bi nsisi koraa wonhyia dɛ hu ɔbra no yie ɛti na obi to no nnwom Thomas Mepong ɔse ɔbra no de na kahyɛ sɛ no ɛnhyɛ da nyɛ den saa na wieɛ no saa nso na alaskono adi so kaeɛ ɛbi wɔ nso ɔbra no ahyɛ sɛ nso ebi yɛ mmerɛma ebi mu na wieɛ no nso na akɔyɛ den nti ebi wɔ hɔ a yɛwɔ no na baabi ɔwɔ no deɛ na ɛhɔ yɛ wɔyɛ ba ekyire no sɛdeɛ mmerɛ dane adanadane mmerɛ sesa mmerɛ dane nti na biribi akɔsi na afei deɛ na ekyire asɛm no na ɛnyɛ koraa obi wɔ nso so ɔbɛbrɛ asase so saa by the end no bo sɛ na n'ani agye nti biribiara yɛ planning ɔbra yɛ bɔna ebi deɛ nti benifo sɛ kyenkyen sɔɔsɔɔ yɛ sen sɔɔsɔɔ kyen ɛtɔre bi ɔbɛyɛ wensee ahyɛ seɛ na by the end no obi sɛ na biribiara nso yɛ dɛ akɔ kama ama wo ebi wɔ nso so abo sɛ ɔbra no bɛkɔ sɔɔ wobɛdi anigye na the end nso no na biribiara nti afei deɛ ups and downs no na ɛwɔ mu deɛ but nyankopɔn nso hyɛ no nimnyam ama yɛtumi recover ne nyinaa nti so far sɛ yɛwɔ nkwa yɛte ase deɛ na wote menka deɛ na ɛsɛ meka te asefoɔ ho a yɛkɔ a na yɛkɔ nti yɛnyɛ nwieɛ nti saa na ti nti yɛbɛda mu nyinaa ma se adwumadi aba akɔnfo radio nso no yɛba nso so no bɛ 5 6 7 years de yɛatre mu a yɛabɔ adwuma sɛ ebi nso I graduate a yɛkɔ anim yɛbɛnya anuano foforɔ nso abɛka yɛn ho a ɔmo nso so ɛbɔ adwuma sɛdeɛ onim Papa Smale nso kɔɔyɛ no ɛno nso na agya students no bi nso yɛahyɛ ase a yɛyɛ nkakrankra nti yɛ review no deɛ biribiara akɔ so tɔɔtee and deɛ aka no a ɔsɛ yɛyɛ ho adwuma nso yɛbɛyɛ ho adwuma ɛnya deɛ yɛmpa ba nyame ti ase deɛ ɛnya deɛ yɛbɛgye mu nkwa dɛ nipa nso dɛ nti wɔn a mobɔ abɔmba deɛ afe no nyinaa mu no yɛbɛka sɛ nyame nhyira mu nyinaa mo contribute yie bibie mu mobɔ mpaeɛ maa me moka nkurahwɛsɛm na mo ma me correction rebuke Bible koraa sɛ deɛ ɔkwasea na ɔmpɛ correction nti correction deɛ ɛyɛ nti wokan ɛyɛ 2 Timothy 4:2 na ɔsɛ yɛnka anim na yɛnyɛ de yɛntenetene na ɛne nyinaa yɛnyɛ no ɔdɔ mu nti anim ka wei wobɛka sɛ ɛyɛ deɛ nso ɛno nso so na ɛyɛ eduro no nti next time no wotwa sa na watwa no straight na nkotwa asa akyea nti onipa saa na teɛ nti ayɛ pa tenetene ɛne anim ka na wo nso so no ɛbɛboa wo ebi tumi kɔ a doctor for sɛ ɔmo kɔ counselor so ɔmo kɔtwa sika ama yɛtu ɔmo fo nti wo deɛ wonya ne free saa na wɔda nyimia so wode bi ato wo pocket no mu wo di pocket no ɛnyɛ nyanta dollar deɛ ne bi no tintintintin na wo nso da yɛ adwuma nti yɛbɛda mo nyinaa mase nti ɛyɛ paka wɔ hɔ
Yes.
Yo paka me kwaba. Pama so.
Because it's trouble. Obiara ho tebe bi.
Ani o. Na said ye can ye end the review. They no beka ama ye at the end no na esa bebiem enche bia to aso ma me meba.
Yeah.
I Bamas when they year under review into a feeling mono a dear now who one cast all life. Na the opposite account I feel now a summary a dear now who bit my can Ghana stem under review one cast all life for personal in America Bibiano a time yeah. See, Ubet my transfer my every honor.
Oh. You said the year on itself under review, and you know, maybe how to say, me not a mother for Christ here. The message here, back. What I say, because as I said, we are living in the evil world. So, and you know, if you want peace, yeah, then we know that we have a Prince of Peace, only the Lord Jesus Christ. And, you know, He is the one who can give you grace, peace, and mercy. And you know, if you want peace, if you want life, yeah, you have to believe Him, what He did on the cross of Calvary, you know, for you. So He came to die for your sins, our sins, and He was buried and rose again on the third day. And then you have your salvation. But other than that, politicians, everybody who with Shambo. The only person only with Shambo, only the Creator God. Also, the bathroom. Yeah, the Creator God, only mother, or your father, Father God. And your mother earth or your father at Mokopon and a boss who was answered. No, the behind Shanisa, only the behind any God behind or only the man. Anybody, we cannot do anything. We cannot save ourselves. We cannot do anything to please God. The only thing we can do, you know, say, we have to believe what He did on the cross for us, because our first man, Adam, on the plunge this word, you know, into this chaos now. We are in. You know, the second Adam, you know, which is Christ from heaven, on the right day, whoever restore this earth, you know, to its original state. So now the going to be beyond the cause of sin. Never been possible. What they call Ghana, I mean the same thing. We talk about it every day. So the politicians, you know, they are there. And yet, no bottom. They think about, and we can see from how if they want better life, they improve life, they have to elect leaders. They will come and faithfully, you know, execute the will of the people. And that's why they will come and do the things, you know, to better themselves, any their friends and families, any their colonies. So that is how it is. So many in the man, and here we go, and say, I wish all people will come to the knowledge of the truth, you know. That is what the Bible says, God, you know, wishes all men to be saved and come to the knowledge of the truth. And you know, this was every day, every now and then. Yeah, it depends. Whoa, question one, which one was that? Hello? Hello?
Yo, Paka, yeah, that's it. Na Paka, baby, says, Ghana said, yeah, okay. Say, what you say? Or Monday number two, which are a year. You're phone so no, Omuko, Obodi, and Yanuko, did Omsoko in Yana.
Oh, I don't know, send me. I did because that's why. Because we shepherd there. Because you want to say, oh, Ghana, oh, boy. Said the Obey. Now I come, no dollars idea. So Ghana, I'm one of them, so go home, because, hey, Yaman Ghana, Koyo, what was it? And said, maybe I count. So Ghana, what I say, my machine here. But said yes, you know, Omokwa, the Yano, no, I've been no until I can't walk around because the real economics now corruption from top to bottom. Every baby have a person already. Go the nipa na kwanta nko say 1 year adwuma by the can so ko ko be paper ko ko be kra no o mo mere o mo ju sika sa mere o mo aye adwuma e di na ka kwesi onu say so ye o da aye twa kan o the one bright and then animal you know praise almost all them guy well you know papa be any o my than the rain almost all day no mo na mo
Na say enwan ye emwanka yesika omuha obrase ene yinti bia kenwan enyensin sebi ponche no ana obia wo nisu a wo play
obia oh there's it obia because odi ojamba for you obetu do apologize about for you man so there's it but say ka shepherd no na make ogan so make no say be ogan ko no and ponchi na come so that's it because obo ogan odin ko didi o ponchi a odin ko didi o anentria odon ko didi so to me na come na yeah so that's it say penifo say na munim die na da gane sa tumi ya mamo na mo ko tra ho no mai basa because we share Ghana the way curiosity no now for development o ko mo na I was thinking I pass development no but because of unfaithful leaders abako na econo that's what to say but hopefully I think good leader along the way. But the thing is when not just there. Because remember they promise it. I can say because at the end of the day, no Omagi, Ikuno Shambo. Bamadia,
Osha shepherds no omo ye nwanhwefo a nyamiso ni momu ana se ye ndana na ekoyi shepherds se we ni akoku mu hwe yeso ma ye enti je no be ka kire enwan
oh say enwan no there
ana enwan do omu ni hweka ena se de omda ho se we ni wodwanhwefo ana
no say ojan no because ojan no say me can so ojan no dey no onim say ni so they say oda de neko oda ko chen be di kra green patches ono ma onye dey obetima di una de be ko be bia petakunie So they say, when I didn't be talking, say, Kaiba, say, baby, I'm Randa Horoma, where oh, make sure say, Uncle Potamlin and two way in a punching. So when your leaders, Papa, a crow piano, if the leaders no are corrupt, so there's it. Because if the leaders no are corrupt, it trick it down to the Ujan so much corrupt. Ujan so much corrupt because the shepherd no ain't a near. That's Ujan, but yeah, you want to say also did know. Shepherd name and but yes, we didn't go only. Wow, probably the edgy. So there's it. Because the shepherd no in any, because shepherd no, or show. That's like you probably the edgy no better on a bubble. So the second is hey, Debbie. Hana mdema say didi. I na okoko do bi there. So but shepherd no corrupt nti no dwan so be corrupt. Nti no na shepherd na yin ni no dwan no dey eno so dey ewia nkofo ne amadi. Nti say ono be dini there no so wia nkofo. Nti no ni nyina no boils down to the shepherd no, which is the leader. So there's a one good leaders are when you obi a faithful leader there be hey praise Bibianco so. Now,
na paka enwani go so say eto de bia na omaso de bi nso say mu ko no so mu no mpe edwane so de ma mo mpe de ahodin nim enti de edwane so omunu yi bia problem bia.
No. Who now we leader? Until now we leader no because who now who the nyano air control. Who now who the mebia. You are the papa wa emia yebeji. Aye kese. So there's it. Emia ni omuni ayi bia. Who how we leader no who now who ni aduane a omo pa omo ji a omo beto ebe omo anyi kama kama omo abomo ayi ene so but who mo say aduane no dia that who na who ye ni omo na but say you know odwan no emu say aduane we dey say midi na shepherd no anya say aduane no dey mamia. Where then, what you rebel, so they say, against the shepherd. Oh, that is how it is. Because, I won't say, again, you know, or when time can't, you know, to be quite too much. No, we'll be quite too galley, quite free. So they say, you know, leaders. The piano is about the leaders. Any how they put things in order. Soldiers, how they put things in order, no, to make their leadership position now, in whatever role no, they are playing, successful. Call Juma, that's our boss. Near, soldiers, and never cry, which may be to the Juma because of boss, but so boss, we make sure say, hey, who you be business and you know, boss, hey, that's one. Come back to your senses, say, hey, Adino, me boss, I have a warning. Now, warning or the mammy, say, me good so I may hear the enya, between the Lucima Juma, so I said, more farming near the year. The ma, I know Edgar about. So, and you think, we don't think about that time and I say, oh, this thing. No, you have to think for your family and if you have a certain family, so you have to think for them too. So, what you put in your mind, so there's it. And don't want to determine your action. So, maybe I kind of mind. Action and then the consequences. And action now people taking, make sure that the consequences, will be good for you and your family. We are here, minister. Or the action now people taking, will make sure that it will be good for your your ministry, aware that we are head of, and then the people you are working with.
Pakamebo, said you know, Kausi or Janjafon, one also could change Yama in Yano. Now, who say, yeah, Pastor, and Ghana, dear, say, I said, in Yanni money train, Murama, or Janjafon.
Then you are Papa. Because I make an answer. Oh, no, Gino. Oh, that's why we have a shepherd. Shepherd never go train in your amount. So, just, although the amount, the people paid. Who will get it? Who need the Papa dear? Oh, shepherd now, no, shepherd. Although, and the child say, hey, we are below Paha, and I beg you, Papa, you say the bay. So, I said, oh, Momo. Yeah, so who say, oh, any. What I never check it, get up all the air, any anything here. They'll say, yo, shepherd.
Okay, because you're a shepherd. Let's say, as a slan, you idea, I'm to be a case, I say, in your phone. I'm say, yeah. Now, yeah, said you okay, 80. Say this. In a house, Omuna, cause problems with Ghana, name you focus more on a grand of phone. Now, it's yet to me, baby, I say, Adia, baby, what said they say, adopt Albert Einstein, kind and say, or no, say, whoever is not subscribing to Sarko to say, doing the same thing, expecting different results, the definition for insanity. Now, in your phone, I want to mean track. And for Muko, and who draw, and for Muko, a stress war, when you get paper, the nine one in Yanni, as I said, doctor, don't to me and diagnose in Yan so almost with their home cacra. I didn't man bassa.
Okay, I bet answer also there. Doing the same
doing the same thing, expecting different results is the definition of insanity.
Okay. When you are doing the same thing, let the same conditions they are. Because you have to hold everything constant.
Yeah.
You have to hold everything constant. Yeah. And all the same thing. Under the same condition, they are insanity. But if they are variables or how they are, you have to change it. So there's sir, you father. So on your idea, we have to have a process down there. Everything assistant leader. So there's so the better everything competent leader or no super.
No, Yakoyi. Ojanjofo say be a wood obiwa ojanura and so on no ojanjofo say the time no say be Ghana able to say full and form we ebu ha na enyom no owners ni we apa we say yesu kwa kan say ojanjofo bi de no kofa the hired men so meye eduma ma no nti
kofa hired man no o me eduma mo but the kuba no so mu dwane
but say the Munjane, say, consolidated fund there, and Munyansa, Omda so, Munjane.
And you say, one year good leaders are. Oh, no, sir. Sikao, whatever be resources be will be on best scandal. So there's it. I don't know. And what the benefit the people now, almost sure. So, be using that resources for themselves because they don't want to lie. They don't want to work. Lay down their life for the people. So,
you made the park of me. But last one, you were in your so I almost say more for no on ya dear or more pependi, found or more phone, and so that a Gambia can so echo much as a Kawanutum, Sani Peno. Nti omo enwan na omo nukre na omo se odwanhwefo ne nye no ye omo nka omo ntum ana na omo koso enkasa saa
David, thinking about what no. Usu no, so yazie. Because so oma odwanhwefo no say, ni maybe one man koye, because all promise no say, ebo na go kwa, wo di madua ne bebre me. Na about 9:30. Na madua ne mai, that's a me so afẹ madua ne a, osimi ma no. So wo yo gan na so ka se me ma no, na say wo no. No, no, dia wo dia da brown na ya mo dia me. So that's it. You give me my head. Because
yo pa otabel nanu ya say kwesed bronya bro ni speech no say Ghana for dwe bododo ya say won say ya won say aban no so solve your problems nyina emrem so atwam so ka say there be aban so no say wo hwe nti sa na sa odwan we odwan wura we no that could make us say enwan no na problem na mo enwan so mo solve problem ko twen serem mo eto de bi so o say enwan so na problem a so mo so twa na ti e ba sa na sa odwan wura no bi na ko bi na ka fa
James Kyle true. What's it the unstable man no? Double-minded man no is unstable in all his ways. So
there's a poor search no.
Double-minded man. Because we are hypocrites, and yet so that's why we call hypocrites. And wolf. Who say we almost be a wolf, but now a shadow a sheep. What does it? Nti omo no de omo ye particular nkasa omo de onya homa ahye omo se de omo tima akodi shepherd lechi but omo nya papa because abai no wo na we de wo resources ni na wo no wo na ya to aba ma ya yi wo as a leader no na wo so wa de we yinkofo so just na omone Nkrumah no maybe ya oyi omo bia nta Ashanti regional minister one wo assemblies MCCs Muhammad Transi mo say oh okay region we ya we wa that is what we call that because they find soap so you have subjective objective no idea why your analysis then you plan. So I can say, and you know, as a minister, no dear, wono uko the Kurima, no Busawamo. So you are in a crowd now, about them who are Ukruma, Obusawamo, and Nema, Omunia, Omuzo, okay, via your school, your community center, your maybe I'm private diagram, okay, fine. Also, you know, so I was one among. Akohwe ampa se de ekroma no ka no sa na ti ana akohwe se ampa school nkra na bi ni ya why the mama be transit why then oh any akwa we ni paso a e betu school aba eni ma ekroma no obia ntwa 2 cities ana me say nti ekwa me paso e betu ma di sika no na we e betu di school dai na ye why the what plan and the Amaya over so means here was in Pinion, if it is good at Messia, it will be said, so does it. What put everybody involved? That is how it is. Name of my idea, Prince, inquiry, of course, we are now called Dr. Right? There you Busau, sir, the dinner no buy it, was we are the TM, Menusu Grime. Me both for me and the other so just there. What some now don't answer you no more society. That is a whole subjective no objective number. If you are the next about to take temperature or take blood pressure so that you take weight so that you are lab and no objective and you know lab no results no be no now no the over can you know on my head on my assessment
Okay.
Because this, you know, when they also, with this, when they also, me are planning for you, the P. So that's it. And you know, and the way I cost you, you know, and the only way we are, or better, and I say we are, and we go to so, and you know, yeah, man, the time I follow up 6 months or so, grab a check, catch up, and make sure that the BI and a cost. So that is how economy should operate. No.
Enti woman na say doctor no finance minister no say amanfo no kase bia inflation akọ adwane bo koso na yi anase ono ankasa you know the asem e beka na kono ankasa anase ne workers na mo hye na so ne kase sisi yare bia covid bi bo inframa boni bi communicable disease na so ono ankasa also ya assessment na the kind or prescribe prescription bi maye na etimi echo ebia IMF pharmacies or and I say yakasa internal revenue pharmacies for no na yakasa hwe okay you any paka to ma ye daus p say ma ye the year review na ye twetwe nkomo kakra na ye konti say the kan no bama so na ye year in review 2023 part 1 enti wo ba de wo hwe afi no de wo hu ye de wate de wankasa wabra bomu akoso ene de wo hu wankasa okura wote so ene omangana ene de opeso kan year review no a bit ma baba so kra no bit ma assess bama so say call from January to Summary na answer na metro so after the next person no yen hwe cause a year review no yen hwe the year review in Ghana ye befa said ye ka odwanhwefo ene odwan ho asem no the shepherd and the sheep no yen hwe adwanhwefo bia omo so omo asem so ba ye wo Ghana the top 5 omo asem ba so Ghana adwanhwefo no aha the edikan no odwanhwefo odikan eye yankasa odwanhwefo eye Madam Cecilia Abna Dapa in fact so ko social media here omo survey no bi omo ye na sa mami e no moto no say the Ghanaian person of the year in terms of information any nsema ye trofa no ho no let's say from January to yes America say mami na ne ho sem atiate say wo abẹ for social media papa into move vote to say ono no ye the Ghanaian person of the year in terms of information ba no ho no na ne nyina ne say mami ye beka ya eye dwumdie bi anase ewisem bi e course on fie from July and October of 2022 na enum na fi na emse na asem na kokokota but ye nim de ekoye ya etimi ABN Central from Kokoto no ne ade ne ba about to say na eye sike bia na say e one impasse na dade no eye enkora wokofam so mo hwe fie say made no omo aye kana na akofa sika de dikan sika pojobojo $1 million enye se cheka bia ya cho people so na mo sika pa na mo atwetwe $1 million wo de buy na Ghana sika 12 million cedis 12 million cedis eno so free wa 300,000 euros eno so ka ho eno so no enkofo nso afaye ansa na cedis na yi de ano de yenka ene de millions of Ghana cedis na wo mu ba say $1 million na say na ehia kofo na mo enye $1 million nko 300,000 euros ka ho ena millions of Ghana cedis eno de yanchro na ne nyina say ni mates a omo fie Patience and Sarah ena omo yesa de na ye de court ena ma special prosecutor Sisla Odi Mami asem den ya omakokot Accra Court Emma special prosecutor cry freezing accounts UH ni yesi yensenjai accounts ni ma ba special prosecutor ka stand here say court ni say baby wo manye ni ya omakorrectify omasa de you know asem no so akwa omukoso edie it is say omo release 5 bank accounts no bank accounts na ba ko ye yekohwe ne say da paninwa be me be wawuo no slam say san account no edaso eye adwuma edaso ye adwuma nipa wawuo no odwan bi ewu nso na tsela wo daso nwura number 2 do toso a number 2 an nsem bai pa ayan kasa ye nwa be ma IGP Dr. George ye Akufu Dampare say o ye IGP last year ye yi na waba okoso abo na dwuma ekoba say enkofo bi ekoye kanana ene onye bi a friend na abu kushia say ka omo pese omo yi papa yi a IGP free wa fi say omo hwe IGP ni ne ye ne suban a emi say ompe MPP asem na wanhwe na so transo a entimi mbo ama MPP entimi breakisa 8 breaking the 8th agenda in the 2024 election no intenunti no omo ko hu papa yi friend na abu yi na papa yi so record omo eno na hu ba asem na confirm ye involve no retired commissioner George Alex Mensah sato no nya retire and superintendent George Asare enti COP George or to me qualify to become an IGP. In fact no yete parliamentary committee so munye investigate ono aka say ampa adwuma IGP no onya obeye pa no saka say ono aka so party wo hwe anche bia na no kra na MPP yi no okogina say ka percent ka ogina for yi minim so we need dia prime minister so we need dia na enum na parliamentary omukoye investigation enum no omu disclose say omu wie investigation but the report and a draft normal it's at the draft stage omu awaiting validation by members and these members in na gitum na bibia wi a omu de be parliament ni ahwe said the IGP odifo ampa say onu so koye bibisa enoma bi anase enkofo mienu we na basa na instance say IGP no oye constitutional mandated appointee in no say oka say obi ka say otu IGP a ye kana na say be say yi IGP for because say we suspend the constitution it we felony a high treasonable enti consequence na very 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 because say oka say otu IGP dia it say the otu aban efri so enti anything na say no hwe a say ye dia ma parliament say obitima but or say the kana odwanhwe for the or so ye the say enti ye hwe say COP obit my IGP ameni ye George Alex Mensah and superintendent George Asare die ye betumi ayo free wo enti eno so free wa number 3 odoso Victor Kusi Boateng say ebia mo short memory a wo be kai say ono no na oye the executive secretary Emma the National Cathedral of Ghana project no nanado the personal project so oye ma ne nyankopon no some radio according to a deputy speaker of parliament and you're spending about $400 million or so and so ukwohwe baby a de no wa amna donko ne wo ho we de enye obi na ese wan ka so bitima kwa for camera no wakwohwe wani so ade say sika deputy no ye MP for Formina or align with the MPP or caucus with the MPP no at least or sympathize with government no on the todo no be kan na asem sika o mabo e kano no every year bia ye ka se project yi private sector nenso said ye Joseph Abe enimu no every year bia so ye budget a ye twa sika e ma om ukobisa aban a or aban say private initiative uka say private so say on so aban say there be be here ma national in empo no bit ma serve as a tourist attraction and man kofo krom fi Jerusalem crowd abehwe bi na no na papa ye friend Victor Kusi Boateng our secretary ye ko hu say allegation of identity theft and financial mismanagement be akoso MI MP or general man North Tongo Setong in say right in the Obeka Setongo but also from North Tongo Samuel Okujato Ablakwa Kusi say papa or double identity and or 2 passport with different sets of identity into all no kwhwe Ghana mremu a say nipa otisa no wontimi nya double identity say nipa bako 2 passport bako sa na say ye passport officer sa na tie say maybe Bombardier me passport bako a me see Kojo Mensah bako so ye no enti a court rule acknowledged the lack of transparency and elements of criminality in Boateng's operation. The court concluded that Boateng and his alias Kwabena Edu-Gyamfi are 2 different. When the court na jun zampa Omar said there's lack of transparency and elements of criminality. Say onipa oye Ghana untimi nya 2 passport, they did 2 different names. Or say back esa na ye hu say Ojanwe or ye West African dwarf sheep and answer or ye Sokoto Gudali sheep. Enti o say untimi nya din baako anase so be say o say okoye bibi friend affidavit. Say the masese me din omo hu say papa yi onye sa ade no. Enti so onipa o 2 passport de na ebia wakoye ade boni bi ubuse no wasa de passport foforo. Enti Ghana mrano etiasa enti we court the custodian of our judicial system no omo really tia papa yi say or mark notice lack of transparency and elements of criminality in Boade's operation. The court concluded that in Tomodiewi, a year Papa friend Victor Kusibuatia, Nidim Bakusa, Kwabna Edu Jemfino, only 2 different people. Intino, Ontimi, and yes, Adiano. Slado, minim se be appeal, or so, Satam Yantibium. No, the total number 4 and home basem, or Jancho 4 and basem, Dr. Yao or say Educhum. Dr. Yao or say Educhum, on the Minister of Education, a year at the Shemun Semins and Seminano, or then I buy agent of so supervisor, a year Ghana Education Service, or more policies, I buy policies, don't wish to say BBR day, you know. Then the Sukoba say, fraudulent payment for student placement. Ye tracing call login access. Unse say no. Atame must breast no ye computer placement near the enka manual. Pick schools are. Chimota prempe Kimboa nanka wako horn. But say the say ye be say yen random sampling. Nanka and yes say wana omodo muni si achimota kwa mukwana beko obi a bit ma kwa chimota nti yen random which are 8 square now obit ma kwa chimota obi which are 4 square you bit ma consider no you bit mu wako ho. No na abanye say enka ne na se katahye ne doso wo be computer ne kwa nipa na computer no enti ye ma computer mienu san nipa mienu wo no access to placement ni nyina at the end of the day omo de omo no ka abedi technical you know because omo ne wo master key no enti se bia me wo bombardie me wo kra bia se mintimi nya access me chinchenyi bibia system database ba mum san kofo mienu de omo timi omo da kra na wunya no ma obetimi abedi no betimi ye na afege enum ne ekohu se man bibia no so ope school wa chimota em se okaye no se okotwe ska bi kofa ye papa yi asem no na eno no ne ba na enye school na ade ko baaye ne yekohwe mo yekohwe main database no enye meme de na ewo class no eye national database bi ehu se computer saade ne betimi anase betimi asesa saade no the computer yediama Dr. Yao Ose Educhum the Ghana ban ediama Dr. Ose Educhum no eno na ekotresi say ono kwa na wo login access enye me bomba de mini login ono kwa na password in secrecy ono kwa ne yiri kwa mama na emfa no was swear out of secrecy on fitimi family ono kwa because national assignment ye mpese obi bebo aban sobo enti investigation ban ne kon enti the second person was access no the Director General of the Ghana Education Service. That time no na papa or down no ye Professor Kwesi Opon Amankwa. Okase eti asembe ye hu no aban eti committee say onhwehwem because ade hu yi say ade aban ye no odwanhwefo a mo pese nwan no ekọ didibia bone na yebobo odwanhwefo bi so bode aban se won pesa into koye investigation enum na ye frɛ papa ye ono second access to yes ade no allocations of computer placement no or testify about corruption practice across school placement no and revealing a fraudulent payment linked to the minister's access Educhum access no. An investigative committee was set up by the Ministry of Education to probe corruption allegations in the school placement. The committee's report, not my report, by committee or TNO, the committee's report suggested that Dr. Educhum's access to the placement system was revoked after the fraudulent transaction came to light. And you know, let's say suggestion no. Na just say Educhum ono na saade no akofa ne computer so no ne privilege no for oma revoke the access to the placement system was revoked after the fraudulent transaction came to light. Emra ba sa na ye revoking say adabi. The committee's report highlighted issues of corruption, diversion of funds, and lack of transparency in the placement process. However, the Minister of Education denied any wrongdoing in the allegations. In the same way, someone na say enipa mienu keys ewo even say vote be ewo Bank of Ghana. Omienu kwa ebia meme ne ebia meki nkwa na ewo. Na ekoba ye me de na ye hu say miki no ye de ko bie sa vote no akọ iske bi ewo ho. Making so the dance say or share there be at the end of the year, a meme key no me na mo sa ki no ye nim say access no educhu ka che ne yire o said ye eye General Petrus o America or share America for security man the girlfriend na ye strip ne 5-star or 4-star general no ye nim say ne yire no come no say ye ka che no so na okoye yo say de o ka che educhu say wo ne be ma no ono so na wo keys ni dadante ono so na okọ tempa yo but ye hu ne say fraud and as katashebi koswa ampa said ye abina kasa investigation hu say lack of transparency ebemu Emma sika bebree so nkofo twi sika bebree etwetwe no sika no so enukwa amba consolidated fund na amba ban ho ya divert call my personal no emu and this say now so now no de asem no sensen ho say edutumi so no onye hwe na emom no access ne de obi atempa ye nim de aban sisi obeka fa ho say yenye ne saa cause asem si last year sisi this year so ya computer placement and minim eno de bia enya bibia nyamba ye nyante ho asem ba bi so a whatever manifest no light nti educhum and the toso miensa ne ho asem ba say the computer ono kwa no access no ye temper ya say ono ankasa say ono ankasa no ye yo ama ye hu say changes bi ebe mu de otoso de otoso enum na makọ ye nwa mekiso Dr. Ernest Addison unim Addison ya one na ye Bank of Ghana governor yesika sebnyina central bank no one hwe so ono so adwuma ba kun say oso otimi temi ade e abo e inflation na obeka ya ono na asem ba ye no say ye twasika kwaje besia pori $250 million ene eye 3 billion Ghana cedis 3 billion Ghana cedis ene say ya almost to see new headquarters na papa ni kire mu say ai omo headquarters there na so headquarters na wo ho no ye hu say Ghana ye earthquake prone earthquake betimi si Ghana said ye Turkey China ni Morocco sisi ye ni Libya no ye headquarters na ye Bank of Ghana wo no enye earthquake prone enti say BBC isimu a enya de a obi betimi adai obi betimi dan no betimi dwuregu enti new one na omaji $250 million no ye de kozi headquarters a ebetimi ama eye say BBC asia earthquake BC a ebetimi aye a pro no Governor Ernest Addison faced criticism over a new $250 million Bank of Ghana headquarters. This move drew air from the parliamentary minority led by Okudzeto Ablakwa, the MP for North Tongue, and Domahine Osiadeyo Ajimabedu the second, among others. They argued that such a project was not a priority amid an economic crisis. They pointed to the central bank's reported losses of 60 billion cedis in the 2022 financial year. Now, some opinion leaders because say Domahine ni Okudzeto ni yekra yebikebi say enye priority no say o man say ye damuko to say ayakwa IMF ye corporate yes $3 billion no ye dey about 25% of it you know you can say amount na and the be more say $250 million no ye dey mubi kosi national new headquarters. Despite justifying the need for a new headquarters, the governor faced public scrutiny for prioritizing this construction amid financial challenges. The minority caucus led demonstration against the regulator, the governor, and his others over the construction of the Bank of Ghana. And we say minority, NDC for no more parliament, call a demonstration, and so no person come to call headquarters, the current headquarters, but you could share ceremony and we say, oh, yes, security zone. Just say, you are doing now, coin the Nesonia Dinana, no eco security zone, now central bank, one share, ya, or because we call demonstration, and we share, we are in some water, Nano Binsu, John Bonnie, Bino, Room, Nezebia, vote to be an answer, papers, dog baby, one should call book of photo, and Tiamo Moquine, Nemo, I said, the omit my seveno, a baby will be about any year Bank of Ghana. And this is the top 5. This is the top 5 in the Premier League of a Grand for more Ghana, no. Among the MPs of Ghana, 275 MPs, and among the ministers of state, about 88 ministers plus deputies, we the top 5 or mobile Premier League. Do the kind or that a straw a Yemame Cecilia Abena Dapa. Some radio Sikano, when you be the next Scano, and call for the DBR fine, $1 million, and yes, Kaketwa, and millions of cities are just a paper crying to Minchro, and euros better than 1,000 eka home, and then the personal effects in the coat and no manoma jewelries near Kentania that day. And IGP in Swas and by say, ye say, Copeso Mukutiano, a 23 so, almost was and by and sana a year Victor Kusibuatina on the that Akufado's National Cathedral. Some of them is Anna, my friend, and also no. We saw Nidim, you know, Quabana, Edu Genfi, and so on. It was Adia no. The Tosu ya or say Educhum, and so computer placement assembly, them say the computer no. Allegation of fraudulent payments be a mammy because of try and no, you could trace and no computer, no access to database, no, or no moment nana ye. A buying committee get to say issues of corruption, diversion of funds, and lack of transparency. So it a key place. No minister no no were denying any wrongdoing. Some national binding for any white paper metal so on that case say which direction I go. And then number five on the league, you know. Offer NS Addison or Bank of Ghana only $250 million, 3 billion Ghana cedis new headquarters. And only the assembly or no Oba bit meka. So because away part 1 no you be fan Marco you be koswa who say afini be ko wiye enti me kono na me ko se Mekisedek e wo ho a me hwe me yini so a Mekisedek ne ba otoso me no oba ye na ba wo fa Kwame Alex na Joseph ne Albert na board chairman se ono so ye ya enti openi tola Meki wo ho okay say Tola Meki Kwabena okay so Kwabena ni ho de all kan nyina say thank you MPP into oba obechirem na on so my the year in review the course so MPP mu no asetem ne afeni mu na me call the great of Kwame, the great of Kwame, the non-partisan personality of the year, the non-partisan personality of the year. Ono di osi se wo ye umunamu ye ntwafo umunamu ye ndwan ye o ni nyina no abolo we efisa de ntia odwanra na ankasa na okọ han ntwafo ani ndwan no ono ankasa constitutional and guidelines of the ntwafo no entwawie enti penifo so say trinya adrenye enti se constitution nya de bebe bia ogofa ntwafo kwa fi heaven krana enya de ndwan no ni ntwafo no ometimi aye adwuma no enti member of Kwame ono abọ ni kyeremu the year in review on one sitting Ghana dear France dear any but master yeah a control reading so my assessment of the year the great of Kwame mo nonko
idasi bebre adwin kese okay bomba dear menya kwai in the first place my battery na so red in temo I was a decosi charge in case you say along the line I say do more Enyefi besaba
umbe on itunifi so
there be
okay you enwanu be sha so ye ebia na mekiaba Alex so somebody ebia na wachinchi
na so be hu say abiaba nti
obia be
ka bi edi e benya bi
nti de
kan chairman show
we de kan we
na mi kamedie no e kasa wo se be didi kan say yes I can't for the bube say aboa ye friend mse kusi anas as ahwea ene ba ko peso kenyi ye ba ko but na popa mo musa enti so ka say o chenyi a da bibi kechiri
ni kodwe eto
enti di owo dua no wo ye ya di dua no etua ne to so enti se ya bo bibini a bibini menko yo hu so ye broni yo hu so ye bibini so na wo wa mamra for mamre no chichire wo man kense wo be kwa kofa wo bia mamre abeto ho so na mo de titam hu so ye yen trobuko ye no ye yamamre mu no yen trobuk atrokra yen tumi develop bi but yetumi totu eniema yenim bone yenim papa ohine wo ye rofa ehu se de wo ye no ensikwem na we de yakofa mre bia betu ye so ye se Fred constitution minim se ne right word ne ye mra I just say a disorganize your mind a disorganize yen and ye to aso review ya we ye afi na me be se wo di go platform no so afi na me betum boase no mahwe ni yi na ba ku bi efedin ho na edin no eno ma me nka ho asem kakra yo me say wo mo eni me nkwara abremu no edin a wo mo de frɛ me different from wo mo ameni wo mo ko school so enti ye no ye bibia eni abrofo de no difference wo enti sa me e ba se midin ba akona se me pese me di emu mienu no me pese me de ye passport etumi achusu ni mienu de ye convenient na me bia enti se emre bia ni ho dia amamre no de emakwan ema me fa midin mienu e de ye dwuma na de to aso no se owura no a ni din akoye mienu no so de akodi bone a ene ye mfre no ye musa ne se edin we ye odin we so ye odin na we de wode ye no se ne ebetumi de we charge no abegu so because ekosi se ya ukutadi mienu kra wo ye one person an individual enti so okuta multiple names a ene yetumi identify say wuni a ene chese boni a different identities ni nyina ayo no e wo so accept say ye wo a so enti wo mu ye mra no a wo mu hwehwem because ye ya mamre no enti say ya no mamre ye ni ma bebribi wo ye ada ye be wo no eno ka odin ho enti yentu eboase ne en na ye ho say ye aprofo ye bibifo na ya mamre no ye mfa nya dwuma na ayi Dr. Jotumdie me
Ofa me kwa me bibusa wo na se wo tena wo efie din na se we ntisi se bibusa se wo passport wo no wo passport me no abako ye de de wo din na different names na se wo two passports abako ye de wo se
maminka bibincho every say run is buy ya e di refugee e ba Ghana no Ghana fu pi free Ghana wo mu two free Ghana memu na dodo edin no ye different from all original names so enti process bi e be famu e ma nieme pi exercise asesa a say obi wo ho no mo a me kai say your friend is saying sa twin tower yi a asemba ho enkrofo bi wo ho no mo a wo mu gu ewu a in wo mu din ewu but nipa no tiase so nipa no wo tiase but ni din ewu a
and ebasa America say America fire no mkohwe documents mu say we na ye udin na yesi wo declare no so unim say untimi enkwaje eyi bia but wo ya tiase ewu eti no bibusa say sample for no mudi sister no samre ya nika say obukta passport me no a che ai baku maybe the Prince Bob Marley because the Prince Kwabnachi and na yina ye de humanity whatever convenient me na me use one passport way or me use one sana e tie wo franco mana
ayaya ha yeah no brother computer ni ma administration mu no eno de enkrofo bi boss smart de edin ahodo ekogije sikabi efria so be efri the computer be mu a you who say wana na anodwom ye so
enti na wo se na pack aka nwan ni dwanhwefo no odwanhwefo na wo passport office wo unim say manager say o se din baako se wo person say you bi affidavit of support enti na wo se de bia no wa provision of delegates no delegate
bombardie affidavit no standing for a din baako in the same way metume say affidavit da to another name no so
Exactly. It's a chance. Who says no and can no because I made a principal for the my principal which okay affidavit people say the former name still hold but say won't mean you should former name medium. So but when one quay affidavit bianto so say was the but not say I was system say oh 2 passport. And no na so Mikaya court na jet to say say my main court on no my main cancer kakra. I say a court ruling acknowledged the lack of transparency and elements of criminality in Boateng's operations. That's a criminality and the operations.
A fact, a woman say, will be deemed Uchumutenia, Lidino. Said ye me, ye seen him in Calabrem, ye seen him in school time, ye nim more bruciano. A dinu nyaya applicable. And to one can say, won't mean can say,
and then you come to say, oh, passport to me, no, Bakoya, a dear was saying, crying anymore. More frase, and then near your photos was just a minute, but I saw 2 passport in your Duma. When you have to say, yeah, former name, no as a stay, and I say,
the woman is Lawrence will no rancrophobia. And he said, Woofy say, Lawrence would the normal identity no corners a Lawrence Behawa. The best thing to do, no say, any Ubet me a fear that they be now they are torn also. So now they are torn also. Any crime, any bonnet,
any crime. But cause you say there's criminality in it, and you say any crime.
No,
Ghana man and a court interpret you. And your court no bonus.
Okay,
so, but two different names. I only have to
possible. But what is impossible? They say nipa bako. Nipa mienu. It's impossible. I know they are impossible. And no there. Ubet multiple names. But now one person.
Obeka Vikakrafa. You it's over to it never be now. Obeka Afi send a call here. Na some my body papa and papa is not kind then of you.
Messi dear a review no why about as administration and some more come. That to my boss. But I can't farmers. What me say in fact and na medika introduction say we are here, remain here. Na sa brofo eyi na eba no. Ama kwan ma womu buyen. Hey, womu ya vote womu as honorable so no. Womu also na edi ewu. These are the people who are killing Ghana. Constitution no, hyo nipa no, ono ni input no. Ni input ni pay awoje no. Ema chi baby ya. Yaka so nko tenase Ghana entosini. And perform, but one on my Ghana for Bokakesi. Sky did triano, any emphasis, yes, I demand any protection a winya. Yes, any performance in Swa, zero. And yes, if you cry a woody crime Ghana, because you look at the present government. Eka sika woman koji, Emma say taxes are almost increasing. Emma said the population no ho chire wo mu ebe chire wo mu na yensu okra wo mu asa jiriga no na we nso yesa ebi yesa etua wo mu ka efrene sen goso wo mu word bia wo mu baby afi baby afi word no nyafu ye die sika nyafu hey
when you see the our money, Africa, money, you got the chop on your
to make a because Oka, one more control to your funny prison for you, boom, and I go, Una, Ube, so, and Yanni, Alomo Jaja, Yanni, Pena, Yakofa with Mabetri and Hoso. And the for my dear woman, ye better to near ye manu because Sasa me a woman we dear. Hey, the winner thing is all. What we really pay on over control Vibia. Na say Bakubia metie. Prosiform protected constitution, said the Bayan quite some no better a better so. None or no bidi. Nina Namonso bedi. And Nana bedi. na ye ni egu hon ma ye tua taxes ye bre no na ye bre na hwiana ye fonfon e ma say Ghana for ena mo ani bire nti o ma dan yewudi for enkontompo for e na wo mo say de o betumi asay aka ho enti wo hu say when the head is not good bibia we say when the center cannot hold things fall apart sana akoye enti system no enya nya fe ni ebetreta madondo no ayi amendment no ni ayi eno ane say sese no
overcome between the shepherd both the shepherd and the sheep they will not live up to expectation because the point of reference your friend constitute enye enti dia ke bia na enye na obekire eye in review so wake bia enti pacha amanfo say dia na wo hwe aye enye mfa ho what kind of system man ye use na yentimi yentiminya refined shepherd and the sheep wo ka wo dia
I can't for minim other tribes no there but I can't be a me free mo there ye mo there no edaho edaho no mo a say apply wo any zone bia I can't for and they say e ba say yesi obi hini yesi obi hini wa wo tumi ko chichire okurase na wo ye first person akochichire o yo hene enti onkrofo ya dehye eno na ye hwehwe se de be ya yi ohene no kro no nyane nyono nko a ne dia na se na oni ne nananom kra even kra aware kra wontumi ngware mfiri na ebusuam te ya wo behia nkrofo foforo enti wo mo a woni wo mo be chichire kro no wo mo no o reduce wo mo nyansa eni nimdie eno mo ohia se de be ya ne kro no ebetre na ye enti e de na etie di ekoso ne se say ye betwi na we see your opposition no near the opposition they not exist in that system anywhere because the here nipa no unyansa enti modern no daho it's for Ghanaians to adopt because a culture a ancestral and enti ya umre unya buku bia any friend is a progress and muko any koye any said ye beya o manu betua namo na se ekwani e befa so di be develop krono eno na yefa so this is the model to project on national level because ye as Ghana no se wo fa Ghana enye nation is a country ye nyina hye boda bi mu enti ye hyemu no e wo se ye manyansa ye dwuma se de be ya ye be follow model bi a ebitumi amia ye baako e ma Ghana hwe wo mo friend unity of purpose and say purpose no ye direction enti say ye tumi ke ho bom a we follow direction e di ye problems no ye bitumi asolve no na say ye koye say partisan democracy we twen dia ene ye free bibi parallel lines essence two parties are one interest ni different one ni meeting point one ni meeting point enti da we twen and one ni achichira na say ye twen is a tie and this is some anya you don't have to go and read rocket science e also who say philosophy ni enti the best thing to do ni say e wo se hwehwe kwane no ye be kan ho abomu chen say e be divide iti ni kwati pro ni wo shadow mathematics wo work wo tra wo planning say how can we control these people in our absence and it's working obehwe na tribe bi asia ti tribe bi so no mu kum because wo person wo nipa ekoye wo na rule as omai no. Now, sanity, when you pick a wrong system, you reap wrong. Your friend is saying, we use no obey wrong. Sanity, fruits no poison. Say, and kwesi yesu, and I'm reading como, and what I me say, was it 2 days ago? Okay, me say, Juma Krano, you show political identity. And sana eduma no ye be refuse wa na say de be ma ho e de ama ho mo hu dia kodro hey eyire kra wo kopeyira ye be busa wa identity enti hwe wo hwe ade no trend say ade no ebe boye ne anase ebe destroy enti wo say you destroy ne you see etwa so ne oyi roots no kura free wo say de ebe ye mfifiri biem because they are poison. That system no friend partisan democracy no. Evil, poison. We are kwete broni itini krom. No ama we kakra, no ama we kakra. Monko yile. Eno na mo mani je ho. Now Lawrence. Now wo kwa kope bibi. 1 year constitution. Wunim say a constitution extend wo a friend is saying a friend is a dictatorship. Now if you free so constitution no ye. What a hypocrite. So say there say ye huna say de ye hunu enti yen drop no enka ye betumi kranka before 2024 elections no yen change constitution no and yen fan to court of reference yen fan to injunction kopim ra ye benya constitution papa na ye de achichiro o man because that way there say sabe man another 4 year there ene Ghana enu ho no kra ne ensuo kra ntobi na fe ye hunu say Ghana no ye ntumi manage nu bi say China for be ba be fa no ma be fa
China for kwa na unso ya opese protect say China for your mana ebi mu na mutunto sharfan ne wan kwa karo mo say no
na China for no ti o wa winim China for no na wo ya unim ana wo mu yi ana head they are subtle wo ya one obe corrupt two ono no wo po asase nti akwanya wo be free ho wo be wuo no ehia no se de be ya wo benya ba bi ma ode ne nkrofo abegu na Ghana asase no minimum statistics no but what they are saying is that the Chinese population in Africa Ghana the top. What are they searching in Ghana for? Enti monyo ho wo be kofuom na China ni enam wo afu akira e wo so busa nyame afata enunu a wodi be kwa kogu nsuo mo no wo konom a wachira na ayare because they want to eliminate us. Enti ntemu a wo musika yenhia wo musika wo mo fa wo musika nkono mo free emem so because wo geno so wo fa one poison emma etumi grow. If it grows, it's going to kill everybody. And nipa no so oba no oba be kunyania. E wo say, hey, mami kanzo COVID I started from Africa. It started somewhere. And where it started, these people are there. One more be do ye memu. Enti when nyansa mu hwe nyansa. Yaka se no, enkofa planet so mo beche. Upo uko ubusa say America for base conditions e wo ho a na ubusa say adin na nkrofo sie so sa o mu sie so sa enkremofo de wo mu ahudie e ba ye so America for be build base wo ho we ye say China for so me say Africa de Chinese for cry de wo mu military for cry be fire man temo just do any plane ye ni means bia ye dey protect ye ho. And the only way a bit me I say, nipa no onye dia eni se man awa tu. Eno ano no. Omo pa omo play pity the omo pay nwe so. Because e cause of Palestine, obi wiase hwe ene ye kum nkrofo. Enti e base omo be kunye ne. So anya mremu bi ankosha. That's all that tia. Wapo se kan ne yi bi se obi ben wo a. Nanka me hu agragwafo ya anwonafo we ni yinka ye yusu mi ti say siga kofe ase henefa se do mu sin better works pa na ye aban no asa di sojafo akota wo mu so say wo ma wo mu enyusu sa talent no na e pasa wo defend on ho a enkrofo tu na ade be defend on ho ana se wa wutu nipa wunim se wo ye target etika ayi your friend is saying kwesi kojosafo e for so obey ye bibi na ka mo support no ye hwe debi o abrofo no ama ye Jimmy fo akese me kai say me kwala brem udun apetesia yetumi chi okokot because one snap oba be eco challenge na we ya tete ho se ye independent Afi de sti ya enkrofo yi sike ya na omodwene ho munwi mu ya nwene kwanya e bedua ye body a ye benya organic body di ena enkrofo sika enkrofo dollars ye de dollar ye den say ye friend say wo mu ne ma ne mu hia wo mu begie cold kakra ne akogye di wo mu hia benye say ye wo mu sika no na ye de dollar ye di do ma no mo nkwachi no mra e kwan ye ofa so a wonya dollars no wo Ghana no wo mekire yen o mekire yen na se wono wo kwan so otumi ni sika ko alaba de a ene ye legalize no mo bia so a wo benya yi no wo betumi akọ alaba ken say wo mo chezi yi zongole for ne alaba for aden mo hayen ye hu ayi sa abrofo isu ayi system a wo de betma ye hu so fa so that wontumi nka sɛ adeɛ paako koraa na yɛmfa so ma yɛn abɛkyekyie mu ɛme yɛto yɛ ho ntoa ne ɛfiri kwa me nkroma no mu time ɛne yɛsate to ntoa ɛne ayi yɛfrɛ ne sɛ nkwasiasɛm yɛakyi nkurɔfoɔ gu prison simply because n'adwene ne wei adwene nyɛ pɛ ne yɛgu saa system yi so na yɛgrow no for over 60 years more than 2 generations. What is this? It's time to say enough is enough. Let's go back to our roots. And your friend is saying Kofa. Why?
Kwame, does it pass? You have been consistent and make us a media. You are the Akwenjupo personality of the year for non party. Yeah, Ojaya, what the senior Parker Carino, the Enya will stop bleeding. Yanka Winchentino, Okoswa, Jinajo, we are quite consistent. And yet, no idea. Or yeah, Pastor Prene.
Asabi Odika, Wanabeka,
Miara, and your Biara, and you.
Yeah, support.
Miara, and your why are dear? It's yet trust na Minko Alex Benewa in Ketia. Alexander the Great. Alexander,
yeah, Bobadi.
When you baby in say GPS near Juma, what you to auto driving.
Wow.
Yeah, what about Baumian, yeah, auto.
They get that man.
And also said, and say, any review to know, over to my baby. Yeah, digitization, the SCDM say. Your friend Mr. Digital, it has been synonymous with him. It will be a card digital. And your question to realize, I feel more one customer or live said the live a call for the year, and the old Ghana under review, under review, and Spain, so no, said the old and normal for Sabia. Also, a grand for name, I know, said no TFI, no, that to Ghana, dear home, maybe can I omit my lessons if he had the Hona, Abuama, Spain, so.
Yes, that's it. I'm going to be out of it.
My uncle.
I'm a Bushaponi now, Chapana. In fact, and some of our boss, no, and yeah, they are young one said, they are my more honor there. Uncle Kubia or my deep.
And you went over the Sunny, we are seeing.
Yes, Sunny, and a Sunny. You got to be busy, you know, I say a lega, no mum, and ye lega there, or Moyanesa, now to me country. Man, I know, or my beer. You'll be pretty, a friend say, you'll be pretty chrono, on one of a cockable chrono. You'll be pretty your mind, a veteran or not, or coffee. It is mine, hypocrisy, my. My hypocrisy I said max. The who cry made free so. But now can be before Otabel. Otabel me who post now no make us for a hypocrite. In fact, one of the people are not me admire before 2016. Pa na me tie sermon and na me name so agenda be. Na me who say yes sermon just to tell people writing, but no ne kasa asesa. Even on one kasa kura bank bi na so hwere sika bebre want me amfa nkyere mu papa bi aba. Eno achi no ohwe ne nyuma odi a wagya kasa kura bananse no si be kasa ese enya aban na sese Ghana fo nim se aban na sese oye bibia no ma hu se in fact said na Dr. Jengo kan oye pataku a odwa nwoma dura no ni mu pa no de oye pataku but odo odwa nwoma na dura no fine nipa no de oye ne den asa na be ba nipa no so binum ye cobranti no ono no ne de sa waje sika wa ba no mu na ana so
na only nyaju say aban to solve your problems you know hwe aban ana be say
aban get also be a problem aban na ye the right person to solve all the problems nti na ma ye de obi besi leader and our president ye man the whole resources ye the gold no nyina ma ye nyina agege tax na ye amount your friend is saying ya ma police for ya ma soldier for ye the whole to me nyina ma se bibia enkoso bia no wo to me so okoje bosia bia o pay the best solve it is okay say nye wo na so solve your problem nyina and a problem anything so we define the problem
na the aban catcher and so anya no na ye holding responsibility enti for yourself solve your problem Alex
na so obi akwa aban ho say one na yire medama no obi anko government ho say anumre bebo man ko homa obi a say the o ka so ba obaye no onye ye wa ya nka ye problem a solve one village one dam say me krom say dam wo ho a nka ne do hofo no ni so problem ntinka o no problem na solve ana mebwa obi oye tomatoes farm no ko wonsu odi beguso one factory for every district be abenya ne factory nka sabere no me district ho no ka factory ba ko ho aye adwuma o pretty bo adwuma kama ntinka hofo no nya de a omo eye unemployment said the abuso no wanza etino 1 million per constituency no say eno ye adwuma nka constituency num no yebetimi de no mpo aye niema bi ama na solve amanfo bebre problem enti problem de obi am frey akufo ado say nana enyuna adwuma anya sika ntomo mo nti o meto bi mame da bi nye no na amanfo hwehwe na obi okita sound mind bi ampo no enim say the part so players of mind bapa no okoyi good leader so you na say obey bad leader man or right to criticize you it is a winye hypocrite ano no or the cancer asem no ko betimi de akan other way round actually government say the o kan ye the man microphone no munya kasa that is a message of the man of God but rather no obey PRO to the government yeah o true or minor for rather than advising the government say obebu or my mambo papa well normally enema money public kasa na omodidi atem ni nyina kire wo mo aye disappointed in something it is or no ka ho asem na say still awu challenge no an ebubefu mana kasatia tila bebre no ya omo kasatia is omo aye nya atwemfo no ana ebe ombe ya omo ho say ombe defend ade aye defend ade aye eti na se mo kan ye ne de twaso mu ba ko pa nyansa ni nkasasa ne mmom obi asabi ofi se ono e kan asem bi dia protect ono aye interest no obetima aka because our microphone oye nipa dodo tie no sabi wadi nyabrase mama abanya aboka bank bebre aboka ma ye yi nipa bebre di hwe happen ye eti onim se za aban no de oye loose government oye fake enti ubetimi di fake things are compromising enti no eno na man e kika nsem bi sa enya sa nka so man na niwu ase nyame nipa na ogira ho na ogina bible so na e kasa sa sa mo kan ye no obi aya we but Akufo-Addo was then a friend is MPP candidate and no catch Ghana for say a man is so solve a man problem na mum a company that are not to solving to no bob solve it and then who gina ho kasa man say no no so solve ya who say wono first of all no ye pint to and now one san so nyansani na mum we hypocrite no you know ebia or can't seem be a boy banner they are cover one interest because why ya brasem why a friend is saying what did dream a bank be a boka na obi antumi anka hwe ankyerɛ no nti office bi a saa de no okay kasa kyerɛ aban no at least obetumi aboa na wakɔba no app kakra ɛno nti na memenim sɛ wahu sɛ corrupt government ɔte aban mu no asɛ woyɛ corrupt a ɛno na n'ani gye wo ho mmɔ na wowɔ n'afa deɛ a nti ɛnɛ nsɛm a na wobobɔ so no na bebree ɛtwa wo in fact wohwɛ grade 5 stage a yɛnyɛ bi amfiri opposition ni bi a yɛnyɛ bi amfiri ɔmo amapa no mpo hɔ ne nyinaa link to the government of the day nsɛm a wobobɔ so nyinaa link to the government of the day. Look, my can or habit na bia menim sɛ maka ne mamate ne yia me say government we no was from that MPP government na angasa no wɔmo yɛ kalabule former na wɔmo te party no yɛka kalabule Rolling Stone no na yɛ obi bi a ɔmo de koko de boa ɔmo yɛ fake ayi te sɛ nde ya na atam na yɛ friend kalabule na ɛnyɛ corruption te sɛ nde word corruption na buso no it is a kalabule for no Rollins de bebree ɛto asalam bebree dwane yɛ binom kɔhyɛ Cote d'Ivoire binom dwane kɔhyɛ Nigeria agege binom kɔ ɛna ɔmo sika no ana ɔmo anya no nti no ɔmo de bi hwɛ ɔmo ma no ɔmo kɔ pia brochire to be ha MPP na nkasa no ɔmo organize no that 1992 hɔ no before 92 no a ɔmo bɛ pɛsɛ ɔmo bɛ papa one ɔmo organize no with US ne UK ti na ma ɔkɔ saa country no ɔmo bɛ MPP for those wɔ hɔ because na ɔmo ma no ma kɔ sua adeɛ wɔ hɔ bebree no sua adeɛ wɔ hɔ ti wo MPP for ɔmo wɔ hɔ yi no bebree wobɛ hɔ ofura brochire ne bae because ɔmo fada mo no na ɔmo yɛ kalabule for ɔmo di dream wɔ aban mu na ma bebree yɛ wanted Ghana. Eti ɔmo na ade friend corruption deɛ ɛnyɛ ade ɛyɛ ɔmo ɔmo no ɔmo corruption allegation bi ɛbɛba MPP ni wom oka obi bɛba bɛgyina kasa abadada no na wabɛke campaign bi a ɛnim because yɛne proof wɔ hɔ by this time ɔmmerɛ abadada te nkyɛn a ɔno no wotumi prosecute no ntumi fa no nkɔkɔɔto ntumi nkyɛ no ntum no ntoro na wodi gu no so ɔponi gyina court bɛyɛ mfie mihini tronko a yɛntumi nya one single evidence of whether prison officer nya ntoro na wodi gu no so allegation bebree kɔma John Mahama da so nam hɔ ɛka kyerɛ Ghana for sɛ wo aban we woyɛ krɔmfo ɛso no muntumi nkyɛ no ntum even Bombardier sɛ me ne wo pre assemblyman ɛwɔ akurase na mekɔma fuom na wutu banche bɔ me mafuom a ɛnyɛ no ane sɛ meka kyerɛ sɛ abrante ada sɛ medo obe resign ya free assemblyman race no na mema ya chi watu na mema nya kwan akɔ eti ono post na wa be resign na mo John Mahama gina ho nche ka kyerɛ sɛ wakufo ado yɛ corrupt government wa ban no yɛ incompetent onya de ba akɔpɛ kora ba ono opre asesi ya no kora de mo opre kwan bi am be fa so be break it so mo hu de mo de be fa so eso John Mahama yɛ more popular now e Ghana time because ono no fi sɛ want to man anya one a allegation amoka yi nyina no mo nya ba akɔpɛ kora fa na mo no and na mo ba yi no bibiara ye beche mu evidence wo ho clear say nye mu a corruption adokro mu nanka ye kan okre pa ka mu nkrofo bebre da prison by this time ministers a omo wa ban mu ka bebre ku prison but enam so omo no corruption no enya ade ye omo ade dada bia enye ade bia ehu mo omo enti omo wie sika omo fi say enye corruption entre your friend saying the more kind of saying cry. So more a allegation be at your minister or tia kunyaswa, and I'm so what power until Omufi say in here said in the tomb. Obedience can ya chisika treated you will be them one. You say near corruption because you're no one is sick. Eti oha abino be a fruit to free no and a man abasa. It is the uncle for because we're the president there. It's in a more bizarre make us where young one because the people who are in government.
Ukase say Mahama ekache na nado so ono ye corrupt na nado anya na scratch my back and scratch your back because say Mahama name say
enya dia akufo do betimi
do enya de akufo de yi ebe ni bibia so nu say ai akufo enti no enya de akwese MPs mo
na ye monuments editor monuments ma executive na executive so ayi ni use sanity
Yes, I let Bombadi and Tessabia say Obi scratch your back or more man scratch your Mahama back in the Biada. Go for by, and this is for Moody's getting or to mean a goom. Go for time. Tama go for bar, President Kwame Pepros and Juan Huamina, or Minako prison, including Chachu Chekata. Omunino Domuko prison. And not say, even no any evidence enough on a Domuko prison. It is a wo, oh, you be our lawyer. Now one was scratching my back. No, was scratch away. Yeah, 2 way. Then this is war.
ni omo ni edwanhwefo no so mo anu mo ho se de enwan so no mo ho no
And yet, Okrabia, Odwan, when a young Kudran, Odwan, or any new Adwan Kobrama, or Munino will be a dinner dear.
na se ma tell me the press no ma tell me the press o ko hwe mu se Samuel Mahama na mo ka Airbus asemi e da ho ni adade se omo na se India de ti unji se at least on the file so say Mahama
Once I no crap for a nice question. I will be at him. Martina Midu crab Punu and no we NDC Nino. No, suggested say John Mahama was corrupt. I was sa allegation num, sa airbags num. Na no, dear, ye can't send the ono na the crap for the John Mahama because Mujina didn't Mufa John Mahama as a running mate. And the ono or time John Mahama in that case. Now, they are not on Jaya. No, yeah, bone to an fan on one cassa say. But in a midway, Brabe, special prosecutor. Now, prosecute will be a work actually gunner for winning as all your crop for my. Or by a no, soon him. I go for I don't know more appointing or appointee made Martin on the mother serpent of corruption. John Mahama Hosai Sadanoa. What does it? Oh, yeah, or Baba signed John Mahamati. Martin Abindo as more kind that time. No, let's say. John Mahama is not corrupt. Nebo Akufo I don't know as all no appointing me in a year because Tama Matnami do no born to us John Mahama corrupt. No need enough capacity. He said the Akufo Ado a pound so may special prosecutor. It year money the whole machinery so for me see a cromfo. Oh my head do Timothy and was with the award to Munon a abo or say waffle. And you know, so catch them say, John Mahama mum and airbags one airbags, you know, ya sanity or be any horse and Canadian and John Mahama na airbags no there, so the who woman still allow bit much ya, or bit madam because but he be any horse. Oh, that and the say your chant rat will be so any year was will be or your friends a crown for ampa allegation no, the bit me the atomiso. The Bible say yemfa to so na mane nye ho anti said ye kan nyina na na say panifo so ne kasa asem no enti normally no so ye obi a wo kita tumi na wo tumi no mu wo yo hene na wa henie no mu wo wa hemfo no a onketwa no mo no bokro no wo ho a yes opani otena vie ma ye we nanka no ye kan na nka wefo a ye kan ne ka ho Cecilia da pa atumi anya sika woni mpa so name passing, you 1 million. That means that the amount of that money no need also. Nobody knows. Sat now. Yes, so no one is a brother ye. And then I know BB says, and to come for not to cry ye. Say, ye come for not to cry ya. You been as you can. A 2 Timothy, a crumb 4. As a woman, if those days, no, as a vagabonds in power. No. Wenum ne ye vagabonds, pankasa. Or more power. Na one say of a Kwame mono or more casa. In fact, there are some things there. Ebia motion and so for Kwame said into your time rollers in as I am man for call you or more mukosikal salam. No wonder so for Kwame war France. Be brave for Paris, Cote d'Ivoire, Abidjan, no more Salomura France. Be brave. Nina free rollers or bomb. I hanya. I just said the books in a way, baby, oh, Eddie, or Muba, now, or my basis of my identities. Now, I yet quiet but fast in how it works. But see, a kind of reality in Kratamu power, original, authentically, to me hold 2 passports. How can you get 2 passports with the 2 different names? Now, of a Kwame TFDs, what to France? Civilized country like France. Oh, God, let me say, oh, can I know the now you know the Africa for no, you will right to hold two names. Me, deep by me and son, me, wahai, me, na office, me, my woman, or told me, brother. No, Ghana, you told my dear, or Babru, they didn't want to show me this because, or Missy, my meeting your friend of Benawa. And that's what me this way, me deal, or crata so far. And you know, me what crata idea, that's it. Can I, your friend, me say, by say, your friend, me, Benawa, come with you. Me wo a friend is say your friend no certificado de concordancia. That's a na mo friend affidavit. No ko police no ma twama. Na ya twere so say wo no kan na ye fro say by see what is on di udi no abeyi say. But so di no ai wo me ho ni wo no. Eno a na wo me din so. See and na wo me passport so na wo book so na wo bibia so. It don't mean for different name. Enye bibia okroma. Because oh yeah we no crampo na udin was one na we ebrebreji we ni so a o ko change document ya document ya mate yo document ya wo nyina no o ko sesa na wo the new name no ahihye ni nyina so na afi abeye including certificate school certificate kro akwa ye more duplicate say no was sesa odi nti ye duplicate amount na wabeye new person ya afi no udi no asesa eti say saa nipa bi wɔ Ghana wɔ man mu no officially ya appointing as a trustee. You can't trustee a mente ase de minim sɛ obi a trust wɔ ne mu me saa na madwene yɛ me. It is a why a trustee na sɛ okita two passport. We are no more trustee. We don't trust you anymore. Well, but saa nipa na amanfoɔ dede ne so sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ obetumi ahold because ɔyɛ African. My friend, yɛsɛ mmerɛ dane adane ho bi. Tete nananom a wɔwɔ Ghana no omunim computer omuni fridge ene wu use fridge on kan kire me so ya African nti wudu ubetutu form na wo de waduane ahye ho mana ye nwunu uda so use omu fridge no nti no the moment we use European friends and goods or no more services no ye use omu ne ma ni nyina na wontimi se san wo sa adwene no na wadwene ni da bia ze na Rollins constitution na ye say ya I think say why a victim to the constitution anything ama when you na constitution no do be or victim bia na je so ye nipa bone no eti ebe sere obi ase obi ansesa na adwene na mom oma oni mmara so say yes ye will be a friend conflict of interest ha eduru ho abomode say ubedi so na obegya saa enema ayese ubehuna nipa bi akose baabi MPP for ne timi kose baabi fa IGP the whole IGP say ye bone ho po say 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 nipa no ye yi na di na anya sa ontimi wi election no ayeba no mo mayen. How can you say that? Na nipa no all kinds as no skura san kan si so say yes me ambition na me pese me be IGP anaze eno atikura no ba akoso so opeso oye de oye your friend say opeso be MP a oko parliament. These people and the ultimate say credibility no kura they can't drop from where or ko nya san krofo a omo boda mpare ho pono but ni nyina mu dampario hwanyo obia is no more can be trusted intimi nyi obia because dampario affiliate to that political party no obia can
under the review into obia and kanokre yeda CP
betume das
yo tehoma ye Joseph na betwana Joseph ni abet wanda dika ba ya ase ya family so
omu nyina beto me ha
I say my friend na home mate no be say
I will say before Ejabodi.
Okay. You were there before Ejabodi. Okay. I'll be speak after that. I'll go to Meki, then Albert.
Bombardier, you forgot the gold scandal.
I'm not talking about what is the top five. This is the top five. Maybe it could be the top six. So you can make your own news on it.
The gold scandal involving Akufo-Addo, what is bigger than that?
You make your own news and the review.
The one Al Jazeera covered. The one Al Jazeera covered. We haven't heard anything up to now. What is more?
You let us know. Let us know what happened. What is about?
The president was implicated in a gold deal by a Canadian who claims he has been selling Ghana's gold through the auspices of the president. $40 million every month by Akufo-Addo. Bombardier, I'm going to make some chief proverb. I may not get it right, but complete it for me. When they say "Quatrikwa say Obama or something," or something, is it right?
If they knew this, promise you that he'll give you clothing, just look at him.
Exactly. Look at Akufo-Addo. Look at Akufo-Addo. He has managed Ghana for 7 years. 7 solid years. He has no clue what he's doing. Telling us the next 1 year I'm going to make Ghana this, all that stupid things he used to out from his mouth. I don't want to use adjectives to describe that mouth, but he keeps talking rubbish, nonsense, as if we Ghanaians cannot talk. Do you understand? 7 solid years. Look at how he has plunged the country, the citizens of Ghana, into. Have you heard KKD's presentation? Bombardier, I'm not the only one who is angry and annoyed about the rot these people have dished out to Ghanaians. They've subjected Ghanaians to some sort of, I don't know, imprisonment or something. And he's still talking. That was why Kwabena refused to come. Because there's nothing to talk about. Wafa Kwame, you you are living in France and telling us that all the nicknames, all the allowances you pick or given to you, you can come and write all of them in France. Why are you not writing? No, you've been preaching partisan democracy. Is that what is entailed in that stupid thing you've been telling us? Dishonesty. In France, how many names are you using in France? All your nicknames? You are going to do Jemfi, Edu Kwame, Edu this, then you're writing all of them? No, come on, Wafa Kwame, you have to be serious. Of course, all of us have different names, we have nicknames and so on, but you have to choose the main name. Do you understand? The name they call me, the name my brothers, my brothers and people who know me call me, none of you know on this platform. But that is not my official name. So you can't come here and try to justify a thief, somebody parading himself as a pastor or whatever, lying and stealing our resources and try to justify that. Come on. Hey, no go Jay. Anyway. Bombardier, you see, our part of the world, we joke with our lives. That personality of the year they gave to Cecilia Dapaah, Bombardier, it tells that Ghana were people that the language they understand, they speak or whatever, we don't understand the ramifications of the language. So because Cecilia Dapaah has been, the search for her names come out very often. She's the personality of the year.
Joseph, don't think that is rather a parody. They are not trying to say that she has done something bad. Don't think that it's a satire of society. They are trying to be sarcastic.
No. Yes, if that is what they meant, if that was what they meant, I understand the ramifications of what they meant. But the description, Bombardier, you see, when they say you are notorious, it's not a positive thing. Do you understand? So the way they describe it is giving her a positive thing. They did not use the right expression to describe that thief who has been exonerated by Akufo-Addo. Look, the day that incident came and Akufo-Addo's pronouncement, I told people on the platform that This statement by Akufo-Addo means the woman is scot-free. Nothing will happen to her. And we are now witnesses to that. She's free. She's free. And Ghana Web 2 is exonerating her.
Here's what Ghana Web said. As the curtains draw in 2023, Ghana Web has settled on Cecilia Dapaah as its Woman of the Year. Why? Her story is one that finds her at the epicenter of a gripping narrative that transcends accolades and plunges into the depths of controversy and corruption. So you see, they describe why they mean by
no.
Focus on the controversy and corruption.
When you are dealing with this sort of subjects, you know, if somebody is in the epicenter of something, you have to have sympathy for the person. Do you understand? Oh. So all those things, explanation they try to do is rubbish. They didn't give the right headline for the way they wanted us to understand.
So what if you were the editor, what would have been your headline? If you were the editor of the Sky News or
notorious.
Oh.
Or a more descriptive description for this woman. She was a thief, spirit.
But the case is still in court. The court has not decided if she's at fault.
But you think this case is going anywhere? Oh, but look. Anyway,
but the judiciary is also part of the control mechanism. Oh,
of course, judiciary is one of the control mechanisms. But
you think the OSP is defective or the court is defective?
Hold on, they have not lived up to that control function. Do you understand? The judiciary has not lived up to that control function. They've not been effective. They are incompetent. A lot of inefficiencies. They are biased. The most inobjective people I've come across in my life. But look at recently the parliament vetted some people nominated by Akufo-Addo. I think I said this in the last time we met. People nominated by Akufo-Addo. Bombade, if I'm interviewing you for a job and I could talk to you, automatically I've given you the job, isn't it? Supreme Court judge nominees, parliamentarians are calling them my lord. Hey, my lord, this. So the person is in front of you looking for a job and you are saluting him or her already, that my lord. Come on. What sort of stupidity subserviency is this? I'm interviewing you to give you a job, to know your weakness. I'm sitting there and saluting you, my lord, my this, my that. Nonsense. Bombardier, you made mention of Otabil.
Abi, so this is a review of rubbishness for you.
Mensa Otabil. Hey, wallahi.
The founder of international IGC, what international? What does this stand for?
International Central Gospel.
That's Central Gospel Church. Yes. I see. I Central Gospel Church.
What describe him somewhat hypocrite. This man, This man has taken $500 million of Ghana poor people's money. He's hiding it somewhere. Clean his mouth.
You mean he was a board member of the Capital Bank?
Of
Founded
course.
The guy who has been in prison.
He had audacity to tell us and advise his church members, hey, look, I'm a board member. Whatever position they give you, take it. It's just a matter of signing things. But you see, that statement that man made.
He said that he didn't know that banking was so easy.
Exactly.
Until he became a board member of.
Yes, it was an insult to finance.
And that he also got some loans to help him with his personal, the private university.
Exactly.
What's the name of that university?
$500 million cities. This man, this idiot.
But the shareholders, they've taken them to court. They've taken them to court, so the control mechanism is working. They've taken them to court. But just that.
Bombardier.
Oh.
The man is Ken Oforate's pastor. Have you heard anything again about him?
But the thing is, because so he just said that he's ready to go to court. And
what court?
The
Akufo-Addo's court? Akufo-Addo's court? What court?
If you go to the forecourt of the Supreme Court, do you see any name called Akufo-Addo over there?
Have you seen Otabil mentioned at that court before? Have you seen his document?
But the court is by what do you call it? Is by date. They give you a date. So if they have, so even yesterday, you know that we've appointed new judges, and the judges said that the case that they do, because now everybody wants to take the issue to the Supreme Court, so they are way out. So there are so many cases over there, there are so many cases over there. So it means that. It's by time, and the case have to go to the High Court. From the High Court, they know that definitely to come to the Supreme Court. So, so it's not like the court have overlooked. It's on their agenda. Just like in America here, the U.S. Supreme Court, they have so many cases that even the new one by Donald Trump, even the government himself wanted the Supreme Court to expedite the case about Donald Trump, and they refused because they have so much to do. They said that next year, maybe April, that they will even, because there's so many cases. There's not the only person in Ghana. So it can be the same thing. As long as it has gone to court, it means that when you go to the court system, at least they'll call the case, just as they did to the guy, William, whatever. And they gave him all the
there are two cases. There are two cases. That two cases come different from Otabil's one.
But it's by case. He was the one that they did. So what, you wanted them all to go at once?
The incident happened around the same time.
But have you ever heard that they do? I mean, a group. This is William Attu was the CEO, so they started with the CEO. He is the operational man.
Oh, don't go there. Don't go there. The board, the board chair, the board chair, supervising the CEO.
Yes. So the court, in its own discretion, decided to divide the cases that let the CEO come first. After that, they will go to the. So if there is any problem, it is the CEO and the board chair who should be held accountable first before the CEO. So you are not happy that the case is in court? Or you think it is not in a hurry?
Ken Oforate's pastor. So what will happen to you?
So what Ken Oforate always be there, because this is a case against the state. So the political parties and personality, they will go, and the state will still be there. So the fact that Ken may be there, yes, he may, like maybe you are thinking, he may share it. But when
Enron.
Enron who?
Enron. You know Jeff Skilling?
No.
You don't know Enron? When the incident happened, they caught all of them. They are all in jail now for life. Jeff Skilling, Ken Lay, and the rest. Do you understand? These are the big guys.
I'm saying that with your control mechanism, I'm using, because we are talking about the issue of hypocrisy and honest. I'm saying that
the hypocrisy is what is at stake. We are saying now.
But the thing is at court, and it's there. They've called them, and they'll deal with them.
Have you seen Otabil at court before?
So you want the thing is, they've not called the case.
Have you seen him at court before? When this incident happened, have you seen him at court before?
You've not seen him there because they will call them. Mensa Otabil and ICGC remain in court over Capital Bank collapse, October 16, 2023. Following the recent sentence of William, hold on. Following the recent sentence of William Attu Essien, the founder of the defunct Capital Bank, by an Accra High Court, concerns have arisen about the absence of legal action against other key decision makers in the bank. Notably, the name of board chairman, Dr. Mensa Otabil, who also heads the International Central Gospel Church, has come under scrutiny. While there are no criminal charges against Dr. Otabil, it is crucial to note that since 2019, he and 14 others have been subject to a civil action initiated by the receiver of the defunct bank. The 14 individuals include William Attu Essien, Oyeneba Osei Akoto, Stephen Enchel, Kingsley Atakanza, Otabil and Associates, International Central Gospel Church. The church himself has been summoned. Kwadwo Ayisi Ahireen, Isaac Osa Thompson Mensah, and John Kofi Mensah, who are all shareholders of the defunct company, as well as Federal Odonko Ahmed Muntia, Kofi Kwakwa, and Francis Edumante, who were directors of the company. And you know, the receiver aims to it will come.
You are talking about civil action. Was charged on criminal action.
You know, so you want the criminality part. So let's see what happened. Once the civil will come.
But you people sometimes so difficult.
Give the system a modicum of hope. It will come.
The characters involved are fooling us. Why would I to be charged as a criminal and this was the civil action? But
don't you know that? Don't you know that past events cast shadows of the
this man is talking nonsense. He's talking rubbish. Do you understand?
Hey, really of rubbishness. Okay, continue.
This man had the audacity to tell us Ghanaians that government has nothing to do. We should pull our weight. Look at these people. Bombardier, Otabil, when he started at his church at Baden Power, you know where the Baden Power? I've been to his church once. When he started, when you saw him, he was some lomi thing. Today, this man is telling us, somebody who has no clue what governance is, he has nothing, telling us we expect government to do everything. Nonsense. The government is supposed to create an enabling environment for all of us to function. Me, I'm not expecting government to do anything for me. Do you understand? But if I'm going to open a business, I expect the government to put the right people there, people who will not frustrate me, people who will not be looking at their pockets and so on. Do you understand? So that I can function. But that is not what is prevailing in the country now. And this stupid man who told us that he prefers to watch Animal Kingdom, because he's got so much money, he's not got you, Bombardier. Look, we are Africans. We've been so stupid that we can allow a group of people like Otabil, Duncan Williams, Obinim, and these people to group all of us in one room. Go around. If you go to their church, they can do collection like 5 times at one church sitting. Now they have enriched themselves, and he is telling us what he will do and what he will not do. This Otabil, criminals, Bombardier. The man is involved in land grab, land acquisition for his family. All those churches is made, Perez, this, that. They are all land grabs. Do you understand? They are all land grabs for his family. That's all. So today he has stolen, he has abused his church members to enrich himself. So he feels when he talks, we should listen. Some of us will not listen like that. He's a criminal. 500 million of Ghana people money. This man has stashed it somewhere, clean his mouth, and he's talking nonsense. He's talking rubbish to us. Do you understand? And he's got people, Ken Oforiatta and the rest, supporting these people. Because that is what they are also doing. He had audacity to tell us we are expecting government to do. So what should the government do? Why are we maintaining Akufo-Addo and his people? Given their entourage, Akufo-Addo has a single car, just carrying his chair. That single chair. Do you know the cost of that chair? The car is sit inside, the resources, petrol, everything. Does it know what that chair alone can do to a whole community in Ghana? This one too says he's a pastor. This one too says he's Osofo. This one. Bombardier, give me the next topic.
So hold on. You are done. That's the review. So you be
I'm
there.
not done. I'm not done.
No. For now, you are done. So you come back again. You come back again. Thank you very much. Meki.
Let me address.
Prince. Sopo. Bibi aboko there.
Boko da also.
So the yeah, nkana ha de no bi anim se nka sofo na obedi. And now my friend saying, "Who need a friend saying, po? Who need a small pastor? A friend saying, oh,
Elvis.
Elvis, my this for now. Adebo, my this for now. I man abo mpaya me bi no because bi be here mpaya boy. Elvis said na ho dwo no de bia na ne nsa gugu na chi. A very nice guy.
Now when obey him by why you move
then na de obey him by there's will be anim. Ni papa ni mo ni de bia so de di atem nko ade nyampa ye na be hia na de na ne ne mpa man wo. Yes di atem na ye de solve problem a nka bu communication so de o ma no ye ka hono nyina de say New York. That is that ya no ye a na ye de o man ye a nka buku mu nyina nka hono kama o ma no ya de me no mutimi ye ho.
Come right here and the review.
Oh, yeah, and the review there eja inanado akufo ado ne evene sen ufuriata na ebe bo ma baso say de niema call achewa
me hu say me hu yi so thank you MPP enti hu find on share.
Oh, there be say thank you there and one dey no man kura wati mi aso man ni mo abedum pempen so we kura asomdwe na me hwe the way amanfo ogi omani boso ene ade ga na ho mogi omani ni ade na mo say amanfo ani age ade say yo mo makeka dem nsu aka o ma hye dem nsu aka o ma hye dem ade say mini mada yi chaga so dem chaga
ai
Chaga desi a me te chaga nka che na me fe na ye ka na danfo bi ayi ni pa Augustine wa betena UK and Augustine dey obe san back to US na UK abrabo dey na betimi atena ho hihye dem nketen na waka ne na ene bi ene na man for air frustrated that bi ada na edidi atemu na dey say
almost the entire no cry no yes say entire do ko eni fa mienu ne be hye obi ana
what is it ntia na mo ye frustrated na da atem didi a na ma hu say bi a Nga Ghana na ngomunya na ngome na wanka woni dia temsa
oni bejo abedu boko around
Pablo, look, if you give me
Masa Pacha o kase di dia temi na and obi e comport no ho yes e bi an comport no trechire ho trechire ho
that's why they didn't put anyone in prison. Everybody has been followed the rule. But you are the first person I'm putting there this year and the review. You want to be prison. I'm releasing you again. Don't talk.
Obi ati akire ha udidi amanfo atem nyina omo ho anka omo so betinyu abam obi amam
yenkoso
Prince asama na me kan say e be born na ado ne e friend say e be born na ado ne e friend say ofori atabaso e de man pempenso a wiase nyina akomu a US chese wiase be bia pempenso ne de man inflation so na asama na ado kan say economy de nipa na eyewu yinim kwan e be fa so ebetimi asan de aba back na se nipa ni wu said de call it like a kra bi ba Ghana and incompetent amabu obi so no nipa maku 200 enya Ghana nyina na atu atese wu se nka ba se call it bi ase ena nka wi ase nyina ekode a me se nka Ghana nka fa ko e la badi ko kakra na nipa maku 200 anka bi Wahun. Nse bi ya kasa obi ya incompetent a. Anya se bi ya incompetent ne kwa wu. Eye niema e ka ho ne ade a de be ka mo ze papa we ye incompetent. Na Ghana fo nyina so nim so ye incompetent. I know bi boss o da bi enya aban dada na asem ne kan ye kan ye also Trump wo ofi amamu mu ko ye no. Se de bi ye kan asem sin so ko ye. Se ye kan asem de bi ya. Eniema bone ye ye nyina se eguso ka. Mi na mini pa no. Eti enya Trump asem ka because one onye nipa ni enka abanda o abanda da no asem abetimi aka when my papa obey no pa obetimi aka che wi asefo nyina say abanda da obey ebi a bauxite Ghana nyina de ye niema no ene my papa obey ne say ono de otamma ni nua billions of dollars tamma ni nua say kwadwogie no fa din kwaje na yemfa nkwa abusuan no mu nkocheni so am so bi akofa 1 billion na fe ne billion na fe ena million ena sisiri ada papa J a okoti ne NDC so that down for cotton edan ma obi nka ni gisam akwada osi esuko no mu wose nkwada na ewo mu numpu no tampole $3 million e de koto dan papa ne kan dan na ne bu ofu no fense papa je hwade a osoma ogbo yaye ko beto dan kran ko ma me check what tam $3 million abigu o se me panto dan o so ya na mo ano e na obi ye corrupt mumu ni ma de corrupt because me be a fan is papa ya one wayomi maami one wayomi ko che skadi ni na ne ba be shin tampe wo mu fie we so kai no prince
wayomi
so kai maami na ne ba ojiji Ghana fo sika nyina na obebon tampe wo mu fie wo no minister na ne ba bebon tampe wo mu fie wo so kai no oh sir
sponsors nso aba ho no sikari bi da ya sponsor
sikari o mji ye nyina ne ba je so obema wu oba na ntampie bona no na me ba mu fi ona me hwe de otiechire ona me hwe wani mu na se wo de hwe abayo na no se eh iti Ghana skapa na de aton ntampie ma abayo so won shi ni sei ari ase we nyina be ka kire yen se wo be ka kire se yentu aba ma se nkrofo mu timi titam Ghana ska edi ton tampe mo maiwa so mfantena US nso ade ni na nado ay Ghana ama Ghana ni je ebe tese no hwana na ni Ghana tese wa peso didi atem na se na nado ye niema kakra kana nado yi na se bia wo ade a wo hia ye Christmas card na be mu ani age a ede na wani ma ekosu ebe fa ho maybe your Christmas card answer the be mani age papa Christmas card ya dia den hwani mana na do aye Ghana abonten so also ayi ohini o se abonsomfo na bosum nyina adwane ama emfuturu atunu yin prince ene ko he kota e di guso
abantim nya kwan no
sana amamu on sana ti o se ebi kura na ne contractor no kro ye ebi kura na etua ne ka wo ana ebi kura na ni sika kra waje na onye na nakọ kan yes kwadwo na de na kwan yes ye manu onye na ma mfutura ma abosom ewo bronu no so nyina atuko na be kan no ayi ahobrase ne anidi kwan mu ekwan no na tete kwan no kra na omo ye ana ne ma bi wo no ma prince tete Ghana politics ne du ba bi kra na tan se ekwan ye gusu aye kwan no ade om koya ne so de ayi na akogusu omo asfalt na ne de akogusu ne se bi ekwan ya fe ne ye ba beye Prince Juma na yi na nado ni ofori atabono anya Juma ketua wo Juma o mabono na se bia me ka se bia me sore da ho na bia me fa mahama se mahama de bia me didi mahama tem ena de bia na ofori ata 7 years ni 7 years on this platform de bia na ofori ada boko pa Juma de ta bank ni amfa mo ana se de na de bia wa fo nipa no ase no yo ten hunu na do ministers kwa be say almost be ahin o na do de bia fa ba akopɛ na de bia no ofori ate o no ofori ate obi ofisa your time hunu keke obi anadwen ye adwuma pa no obi ofisa akoya da wota akoya one ne ko prentwi bi wo ayi na wanya na se den ana se den hwe ba bia Ghana say inflation could do 50 something 55% aba be do be 26 ebi next year na niema e wura na niema kwa na de be wura be 15 mu a 2025 na Venice the original competent man angaza Mr. Digita eba na niema hyehyɛ na kwa mu nyina obehu ase de akoto be 6% ni yekoye nim na se ebekoye ni ye chia ko se Ghana for kosalai eni ji omu wo mu yin so omu kofa Kofi Kuranten ana omu kofa Afafranto ana so omu kofa kwan na aba be di akonya se omu di akonya bayin ni omu wo mu yin obi also onye corrupt because Matiamidu ko boss so keke sir John Mahama enkope lawyers emra na Airbus no wa gada na yina atemdidi obedi Matiamidu atemdidi didi na temse na papa na dwen nya adwuma o se na dwen nya adwuma ewiase afa na nyina o ma Airbus fa obu nyina ye jeli o mo keka ho ne ade nyina Airbus no I don't need go PM government official one ewiase afa na nyina ma airbus fa o ho nyina obi ene wa ebo ni din ya say asem na e ka na enye nokre yakobo ni din ka ka ni ade ada o so mo ko demonstration yakofa ni fi ho dom na ene ma dream e wo airbus ho ana mo ko fe so ejan ene etu ko gina say show your weapon o kan na mo the US ababe kan na US e na o yes o ye corrupt ni e ba na akofa weapon o mo fa weapon kita ho ben weapon kita Trump ko di president papa bi wi ase apa na nyina mpo no ye yere no akofa to transfer vagabond children we akoso na yaye ni akone abako bo bi trim ni ye o mo hwe kufu aduo no na gidigidi na ama obi akopra ayi amamo na ye bu asasi so no ye ba ko bu yakonta wo soro Onyankopon anim da che ba ko bu akonte wa na da akonte be sa ko akobu it is all for Ghana for etika Ghana for etika se enkoto primra na at the end of the day no train into so timi bam all of a sudden according to Canada Japan akwa bia na say osesa nkrofo ka asekura na na de o plane all of a sudden odo de onya eye aden say onu ya mahamania to odo de onya plane say private jet is okay. But so for the crowd, I don't know be any bank. Onko to plane, onko to car. Oni motikwa pai. Mo mpe no kre. Na de bia ye wasase so bia da chia tamu na nkasa wo mayen. Na asema abiana abitimi keka de. Ana me amedwen ho am say na papa ya na se control mechanism no. Ana respect enka control mechanism ana se control mechanism no. Den control mechanism. What is control mechanism? Control mechanism respect and so ka ho Mr Prince so I go tena baby o ko tena panel bi anim na say interview whatever you do title and a very refer say be Mr Che and Mr whatever oni panel na ko tena Supreme Court so ko Supreme Court no obi o judge dada ono o my lord no ye friend dada e bi a high court judge e high court judge no you want to refer say my lord because ogusukita ni post no dada as a be a high court and as a appeal court judge. So if you don't know that controls there, that will controls now they be there, you know. What is the controls are you talking about? Controls by said judge I quite now among for him nobody refer to say my lord I was about purgement, you know. Me the lord now yo be a high court judge and as I say the friend because purgement. What kind of controls is that? Tell kwa oni omko didi na tem we aboa na ye kwase ansa na we say obe pagement you see didi watem ansa na ya mawadwuma. What is this? What kind of controls is that? So we be pagement here disrespect no. Didi na tem. Na yen kra na ade yen kra mpo no. Adwuma wura betimi disrespect because e ba be pagement won ti no ko pagement e say okeka na adwen kire wo. Cause obe pagement. What is this? Huh? Mommy and yes, I'll tell who near the other and said, you man and I know. Now say, yeah, Bobo Assemblyman election, Grand Visit, Mubaka Kujna. And Kerchi. Next year, you were MPs near my Besamba. We are popular. Unimajumani na ubetinya ya bwa maganda kone nim unmajumache nanado unmajumache jo mahama unmajumache omo makani nyina ye besre mu Prince ye besre omo mu ni majumani omo do metime ye adwumani nyina omo daoba enye Christmas card nkwa na ombegya mo mani age omo nkona ne obetime ya magana atimi atumpo no papa kwasi ndum nim nyina na obetena broche na omo zo obetime aboa mo mana kone nim na omkoye ye wu Tini obi esu office obetimi ade oman na kona ni mu no. O de tidam di atam dia oman nko ba bi o de be ya na be because ne unim ni nyina no. Eso ntam na wa hwe ada kire na wa minima hwe na di wa wude ko ne yanya mfa so obi a wo so. Na no se me wudi kan wugya me dia me wadaka na ye record me me poster kakraka betare ho rubbish. Na me dia betare ho. Cause ne na ba sa asisu a utimbe ye ma yen. You want to make my I don't know. The Prince will be a akwenya. So my Ghana that way. And more bit me the abuano. Me when it comes to say insults and this and mana. And there me I just meant you. Now, if you say civilized person, man, they did them civilized. So you can America near the way I in Batna high near the AB. Say be your mama basa be your minimum said and quiet fast I am for moon mine yen near my man quenny minano. I at him the and there be a YouTube channel crank. I bet you they make iska because all mom did at him in the make iska at him the no. You have to make a dear make at the end enemy ya. You know, name make money out of it. Oh, just tell me dear will be a term for nothing. And the friends, me the review I mean and say anybody be a minimum buy, you know. O man show competent at the BR than at the attempt on the mention review more. Sanka buy in as be a machine at the bar could be. Me fan coming me when I jam for more bra. Man, ye be. The machine mean to me fan quite sorry. Say be I'm so for ya, damn they was up the any rubbish.
Right, heavy.
I don't know about you, Prince. Rubbish, make that rubbish in some more, baby. So we have a him. Say the Ben Aqua, the other man has a baby funny to one. I don't know. Yeah,
there was who know your dance. Say was so what my who dear Akoso. Eti,
me who ya and Manchester shall be than rubbish and so dear. Don't know. Meaning, baby, I met him in the rubbish. I'm a compare you, maybe it was a question. Mr. Question, I was near rubbish.
Tonight and go for you no say and try and tonight or person.
Yes,
Bolle be a good baby. It's yet come there. That was it. Namin call. I'm sure Albert no one naka Ganza or free Ghana. Of a body wall. Of a wedding. Wedding. Over. Maybe Ganza. Patricia. Patri. Who also? Patricia of a wedding. Okay. And the man to Mukadia. Onya kwesi Yesu. Bamaso.
Minya bombardier. I think that's you.
See, China, you become once and said, yeah, I am not a unimuno. I agree, I was a waterman chain. Now,
Muda Obana room in a Timo. I think T-Mobile is good. Oba, the young shop call yeah, I'll come office now. No more me call Ghana and send me a room in here. But from my bank, so we are not about.
Okay, you. I could see. Let me see. Patricia. Apome.
Then and then my baby.
We the for Munima Patricia Ganza, one of our women in near Juma. The likes of Oyima Mandi near and Patricia Nejuma, they would tea or Ghana, I would tea pa. Or no, ye one of the lieutenants of the great Ken Japan, Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan, would this second, you know. Or Bodua. It's Patricia, a year and the review near I finish name with you and two bit boy said, Ube Ken and Tusha. Send a unico, dear now, a mantia or Kujina near, you know, but Mamma Kakrana, you know, one casa. Wash no me cost of Ghana under the year no send a woman say what Ghana send a woman Ghana afino and no messi and near you share Ghana ne kwanko and in the future I to say no by a Ken because your Ken will fans be brave or affidie so tamanum kujana said the navy person ka on nanka you see on there or one time one plug or bit my year man and Patricia when I was so kakakrama Ken kakrana ni way for den opese o yesisi asamre ya na se ye maso mission danten nka enti bia na enye de secret na mu de obitima ka ma obi ate afa ken na bia dear grant na ma support you know under the year of review no yeah that's it so aso oh Pat.
Yeah, evidently, I can you know, I'd always said it. Oh, no, or the people's, or yeah, what I make
I maybe na.
Yeah, me too, what I make
Kasa.
Me too.
Kasa.
say our might Ghana. But Jina baby Nakasa. Yeah, and the review no. Kasa na me.
Ba.
Kasa.
No me just say. Na me just say me dey kind dey say no people's man. When I Ghana dey ko no. Ejuma ni ha na youth no say be agba asesa. Bebre na agba asesa ejuma nti. Ema ye say who can adults. Emema no so krono ne fraud ne bet na Kennedy no anti wo yi.
Any hookup. Yati hookup na confront any hookup. Chiremu.
Yeah, prostitution in high esteem. It is what I say. I just say. Say obedient na e be friend. E be friend.
Rollins Park on until we say they no modify no akoya addition na ebusasa no.
And you see na just almost omaba. Na say see almost upgrade, omaba internet na so. Instead ba kwa gina circle na we hu ne say I had another ben a customer beba near the no. See the world they say is global. See we are seeing like it web. And the hook up no onimu wa Facebook or all the social media. So what I say. Into obi mo homo joining groups. O my nku obi on so wan kasa no privately or social media. Into no do ho be wa na o share o na say what I say. Into na just say ashawo in high esteem na just o born different level. Into ho no na ya na scan mode so kakra. Obi a ho be to say we are living on so ba be living and now we to double well yes nothing has changed just that we are upgrading the home
just say we call Rollins Park who say base in we just say we nyina be fresh social media
local local
social media
yes na say crowd say lady back your friend oh say bibi akọ nanim unza na say cry na celebrities for ni bi egbofu young girl bia ono no sharply why here group WhatsApp group here bi into all there two social media na girls no more ni baby on be joining no so advertising na girls no join it say she pimps them for the big men and all that into obi a person omo associated with a particular person particular person so links no na just say ho na high na ho nso sika ni mu aduru kakra yen ka nsa ebi mu de omo ko Dubai ne ade sam atete nsem bebre enti sisi ane de unya no local na just say wo de woni mo hwe bi sa omo fu so omo nim de no de they are doing it high tech me ka nsa
Pakaze utie de enwa no ebi matiet ekense iti enwa hwefo na 19 naka banka de no be
come na yo UK nanka wa baga na so wo Dubai holidays na wa link omo sa no na omo hia wo Dubai so what I say no sa no sika ni modu nti omo na hookups no it's either say wo madam and I say o madam are all connections that's the point all connections so na say one kasa wo yenso de ane wa so wo connections na say unim internet mu na wo social all the social media handles o be advertising wo ho no problem omo website so omo website abekwa ko o ba ko ade wo ho
omo website
just yeah omo website bekwa ko register
prostitution no Ghana bremu no illegal until we just national security omo nim say website and omo kasa subscribers
yes so of course so omo so omo ye mra shed die for no kra no so omo nyina so omo ye bi ndi no we nyina is under to just like gay ye mia ye hu na ye legalize ye nim se bebre ye bi sa na akoy Ghana mine ye sa na akoy everything is here but on your own you are on your own bisa sa na akoy
na say joy baku ye no say o ye opeso so to hook up so ne o baby ko share a hotel say aden come to book is hotel bra and so call ye no say o man say packages no massage ne wo ne bo e na opeso you would dance we bo na condom no bo na runs we ne bo enti obu say busan na amana basa o say no kwa no we kwa mo ye no so ehu pa because say o mo members ni bi o my hookups ni bebre so ye kunkun o mo because rich young
I
person
make
people
an highly
push a hotel be a 5-star. Yet me hotel room or be any. So
and there's always been from Adam. So who him say no there. Prostitution there's always been from Adam. And do baby cry na Nigeria for no kum omo pa de omo koye ndro. Ti de Martin say ebi mu so efa ndro, ebi mu wo ndro, omo wo malam for name. For just so they protect themselves because of after all nipa na okoshia no nim no. Inti e man no bedodo na omo ko malam for ne sa omo so protect you omo.
it was so candy and this way. Now was like a king commit my boy Ghana.
Auntie na ni nyina mu na nka ono no oja or say no a master of trade, jack of all trade. Otimi ye njuma o man njuma already he has about 7,000 workers already. And our projects ongoing. See and talk no voter region him say election na ye no. Or we need voter any central for example until you no washa or shas in the factory no the next factory as in voter they say distillery or yeah be to say I think alcohol or be a voter and central too. Ni nyina kan the project no ni aim ni senka youth de wunya adwuma bi ya okoba de a na sabe na bible kan ye no the idle hands the devil finds job for no nanka eso abras won't mean drastically in 7 and sunny nyina but at least anko be ye bi eno nti na ye no mu say no the sanity alone nanka ejaye prayer man no but unfortunately no omagigi start to am about me anti ba me no nto aso na emomo ye no mu bebre nto aba and we know say mahama na ebeba the aye dey Mahama na MPP na ka so mo lose home because the economy is so bad, very bad, especially
na unji se kem mo so musu twetwe bi anana azuma ngome
se policy there be oti o ade ne koye say yen nyina ye ma transport any there yen kan say yen nyina we are all black people and our mindset broni ba na nka okoto aba sabe o mamba ni scan wa koto aba. But I said delegates system no mo use no omo de sikasam na hye wanse se nipa no ebeto amawa osimane transport na man say so usually na ka we say just transportation but e be more stepping up the game omo we say nipa na omo adwuma anya se na be ya 4 years na beba no e come de oba osimema 10,000 mema 5,000 instead say be TNT 400 200 bi no nanka ye nyina ye ho aye whatever or be master step me ba me achiche more than necessary and even the day of election we all know this open book enti ano de omo de sika ato am ba me everybody knows this enti no say sa na akoye na chese Ghana man nanka sa no sa na akoye corruption will just ye ho enemies will never grow. Sisi ano sa na nti ukọ embassy a ehwa ye ma sisi a youth ni nyina omo ani ne nam ba Dubai ne Qatar ne hemfa ukọ airport pa Stampede no eno be kire say truly ejuma ani kro ne so ejuma ani ha wo wie school 6 years kra obi to fie 6 years onye ejuma ma no so wan fa oto ankọ a wadwuma ipe no eye dene who ejuma no so na won fan painful ne da you're not going nowhere. This is the system in Ghana. You can't omo ti abrochire ni de omo fu say ye kasa keke we are in the system and we know what's happening inti no sisi ano there that's where Ghana is right now enko enema and the youth are really destroyed obia wona adwinfin okwan obefa so obedidi no it's no more a Christian country. That's the word I should use. You see, and obia survival of the fittest. That's where we are. Nti second by nanko at least ono no yenim to obetimi ebie ndwuma no na me de na mehwe nti say ya makwan na say yasan akoyechi another 4 years there. Mahama is the likely possible because now say assembly we cry 2 years NDC for now almost majority. That should tell you the outcome of this election because ye Ghana no say nipa ho tire na
election say content cro dey na umutum we NDC ni and we MPP ni
I know the omo no na eka. If you calm down, we all know it's still politics. Of course, I'm area say. My typical is my area. Guy no or NDC, we all know. And that time they or no unopposed because wetimi aye adwuma so area nani enti no MPP ni no kra we nya kwan understand because gan area for no kra ka kire so obi ayi ni ti aye nto ma enti sa na ekokoye Inti ono so NDC for no so tie ni chi this can ade. Inti is everywhere. Madam Fubaku or Teshin say, Sika omo tra omo jure group no just so they win. Inti Ghana there, who was cardia best because I know about the FAC and I say the challenges we are having. Sisia is all about money. Yes, Kano na nipa no mo dey to aba. They don't have any positive way be our model to aba. And to wo ba claim say wo be boa won no wan hwe yi a e be ye den ama because wo message no e won't sink. On say Bible no crack. The mind is dull already. It's corrupt. Into no there on all can tron no na sebi. I say to asun because of the sikano e puli. And to me dey say MPP no so mo the sika to final day as next year by this time, and I'm sure they are going to bribe the whole Ghana and some person really because the way the economy is right now there, it's not a green light for them at all. And I won't lie to them.
You know, person say yentenika we no use na because ebia obe form any dia like Alan Chamatiko form movement for change a movement for change Afrafanto no sha slan or you're faithful to the MPP fraternity and I be obe pray for Vice President Nana.
As we speak right now, you say you want to second makasa. Into you say and no dear, waka say or MPP ni mapa. Enya dia obekwa kwastane kwantwe kwa do ye na ne yedi nechine na ye presa nko kan ayi ho your friend is saying afafranto na nka but one say ono ka na asem o say and it's true say wan kasa wonim bibi eya ukoshe obi ase asebia na ede because you have to push the person's agenda nti anu de me kra no memfo aso but anka Ghana nti na nka onye but ono about abeka say on fi MPP mo because yenka ne say the pillars or he's also one of the pillars into a few musa ne de anu de and the founder yes nti enya ade a obekọ the kwanti kwade onko na mmom no obeba the next term as in 2026 or 7 or 8 emubako the next when election and the obey unity but now there he's helping those who helped him as in omo MPs now omo boa no in his circle no bomb those with now omo ya ni nyina na wa boa omo pen ne de wenya aka na asem nobody should come to him and as see and omo enye hu say orini voter any central especially in Ghana no be really about most often unya was strong area now especially unya greater Accra now unya was central Accrampo now say vote ampo ambanka we cool but sana otimi puli voter and central intiama aye shakes as some I can say MPP intimi really about that's basically where intiama almost strategically they want to pull him into Matis omo yesan ko vice but obviously he won't go for it. And Uncle Vice so there, then MPP has a chance because or set up if they still
MPP constitution, or select here, but MPP constitution so much say minimum say or have challenges in selecting the VP inana. And I know be Ebia na Ken or
yes, sir. And no, make us say I say we born na we lose home already. That's where MPP is. Once about me ano or more this kato mu nyina no as in the chairman executives and all from super delegates no. Or kwatwitwa wo mu nyina ntro say obema won na yi that VP position into wo sha line up egum any nkrofo a promise you omo no enya agro. Enti election ankasa ko wie ye odi sika toto omo nyina wie ya omo rie de omo to me manipulate system no ema ono ba me ano omo wie no what is happening right now is they are mostly not the candidates right now because sisi akwese omo hie obi a obe puli vote and Ashanti especially because once Ashantis are MPP strong area so and as we speak right now it's shaky for them. What was on the quiet? It's no, almost here be our
Napo, and of your Hana for
Napo, ne, Esla, name one yatin na so far no, yati say a poem, ya power munina. and Napo Qualpo, the Ananco Callis in whom until Napo Beshemu, the ene, tell me sabons, no money, as Lamone, why not this account and a bear buja. Inti Napo de yate, but me chini abeti say, or submitting Naponin as if for no sooner, I'm fat, but up to now, the Omuma out in Mecan. Why pie, cause see, the eye shaky wall. Or movie Piassam, the eye shaky pa. Matis or Mofa, even Pentecostal software cry, Nina. Exactly. Nina, I see Uncle Sishay. Into the almost fan abandon, I'm sure the person will have to pull Ashanti, especially.
Na Patricia, we MPP ni mapi. We say asem na bade kawa gaja Bwagana for any kawana ka option ka embwa baumia onenenko eja. Say the efani fan
Oh, but me ane dia.
Nka sen ka abonti fon ko kudinti. Obituma bwa baumia oti ye Akonivo radio. Ka papa bebo jinga na mamia afemwa.
Oh, baumia dia. Many there, me shut down and believe in him, let alone to pick his vice for him. But me share dynamics of our politics and our game no right now. They are losing into India and no they all my poor be of your Asante me them in Parko because Napon and Kamin so me feel say or what flag and how of a crab to Obama seriously. So of a crowd met to Obama. Ain't it strategically no me yeah. Ghana almost say I'm on to about with merits. Anka Kennedy Lusu. They don't vote on merits. They don't have to say yeah go ticket because when I'm in Mahama I am to about because Mahama is a handsome man.
Yes, say bia o can affecting na o ka ba o miasem say ba o miaso o Mr. Digital no be bebre you say one why ya na
no tell no coin digital no when digital la sabe nipa ni ejuma ya digital sabe who got transactions and all that who was the kind of way ejuma now those things are visible necessary and who ni bi shemo kra who the 11 that is going to go against him because the target was to come for the SMEs no nipa no nisika it is people don't use momo Oba prefer say who kwa dwomu aton ma de no ma me sika wo ho momo bia ni ba bia no wan kote me 11 bia you see so ade ende no sanka nipa no ho hen na anka any problem so you solve the basics which are job creation me say MPP almost fail on that side and Ghana how be winning about the youth is really a factor so enti say you to omo pa ba ya omo pa ba omo so omo nto aba a omo fi Ghana e ko no wan e beto aba na ma why never beto amount? Enti me there or person on me back or 1 year to do something new. And the minimum do bet me yet something might happen. I don't know, but me say omo dynamics ni so omo the reality on the ground. Set to for catch omo say omo pe candidate or relative with the people. And no man yet because by me and song lady be a song stress was a song singer tone. You can easily see so only flat. And these are youth, Baumia, and these are all red flags. In this, also we MPP in our strategies we then I don't know. In this one media, I make a be man. That's all by dear. And Congo choose to Napo would help him.
Napo no Ediana or the Baba table no Zuamano.
No, your energy. Our energy, light and go off that at least. And no, so far, no, can't credible MPs are ni bad, sir. Because a Juma way in visible, people saw his output. You know, or flame or something, no, so you then a mad do consider. I'm fast dynamics when I'm moving into Sunapo because Ghana had the important overstand there. There was some who for pass overstand there. One way cry and show oh, but yeah, na as I hear no more my brain person must yen same keke but Sagana need to aba pa no ho ofe de na ehia omo pa
but this memo ko na the great accuracy yesu abo no so Ghana na wo hwese ya no eye aban etuma bobonia say inflation na mo kan wasema no Say was what my artist were about 25 from 50 plus, no. Now, this is what I would say be emperors yet me call but a man that I could do near that day. This is a social system, no matter the tom money at the idea, which inflation now apart from the reality of prices, you know, of some basket of goods, you know, which an Indian is apart from inflation, but from the Osenka and no meeting buffer, and then they correspond.
Yes, say no na nyonko school no onti ase no na asem na de bi okasa aban no o kasa keke ana I mean nipa no onko school no e was say reflective na brabom no hu say inflation wo say yato so ono kwa inflation no onti ase e na onti ase mpo no was say reflective sanka working na nka no ma so atete na nka ye de we hu say oh okay e na omo ka no but to be honest it's worse. We are buying things very expensive. Who ni bia chese Ghana ni de who ni bia who bia wo this basically Ghana
bibia sesan obet my example cause mo na mo floor no mo na mo ground no no my best
the same see I who tomatoes to me in fact tomatoes 10 cedi enye aduane ma wo household you need like 20 cedis and no say bia mo ye nipa be 4 and 6 and 5 you need from 20 cedi ko na say just tomato cra 20 cedi na other ingredients na Inti aduane bi eni ho a wo be Ghana ha sisi a unkra more than 150 cedi or 200 cedis untimi nya aduane e ma wo household. So what is that inflation they are talking about? And nothing has changed. Inti omonka brofo no wosoro. That's what I keep saying. Omonka wosoro. Ghanaians are tired. Inti na obeti no voting. Me say me area bebre kwa nkoto aba assembly. It's the same thing. Then election eba no pe brering to aba. That's the point because omo sense say bia mba o ma brabo. Inti say akasa no muntia. The reality will hit them.
Nti ne se de about me 80 akon video on na bet ne professional Gideon omuti akon video nti no e de ya bi so se de ka akon video enye charge WhatsApp e bi wo Facebook ko an ko 40 pa nti so mo de be call the corridors of Baumia cause se de yempu ono na eko for MPP ba ka se obeboa na aye meet no ene na oso ohia mra kakra nti e bia obe consider e bia se de wakasa ho fe na e bi mu hia de
Onifle onunu ne ho.
Oh.
Onunu ne ho keke onifle.
Say bia say de okay bia Ghana she dan hwe nipa ho once MPP NDC de ono okoto aba ma MPP enye de bia wo gina no ana
bia ono de won say ono ne de ono eteso ono ateso o nti no asite ni munye nti ano de ene ma wa wo ba no omo nhwe hwe o meto ama. That's what I'm trying to say.
But Minister for Agriculture or say Brian the champ or say no man musa akosro no abantima boama especially yefa say Kebro no na Kebro the trainer da o matimi achima ba 50% aba be say 150 enti na say no nyina so aban policy especially planting for food and jobs no unyiri say no so aboama na say anyehwe
na nya no na ono the initiative by nya no wadwane so okoya flag bearer obi a wadi ahia by this
time
so ono so kostande nti wa resign dada sisi a obi na eye na adwuma no
but sisi say ye be plant for food ye be part 2 nti na je say phase 1 no anka anye yanketi minye phase 2 nti abanye credit kakra I say but enoma bia na nebo akoso na bia
na say bomba de ye be part 2 na December mutimi na lanche ama nipa nye munye na say no de political talk
so say edwomo no bibia na akoso anase date anase bibia kra esonte ebobia price bia conform
bibia anti bomba de for you na bisa no bobia nothing is cheap in Ghana. They don't care to, and the point is they don't care.
So munye ready some better so e bia ban to so ba munye ready say mu anka say edwade for better so ana
oh na boba de why nanka sebe especially this December say ye twade ye pa anti sebe say want me and full staff December January be rot because January nkofo eni ayeshe omo ko trade school fees nti sika ansha da market star nti nka this the time but what is na obebo card ya obeden
yo ima patisha wa boadwuma mi say nkofo minya bia wo German kwabla mo si we feel o si ampa wa boadwuma ma wa card wo mo nyina no mo bo sa nsu no mu de nenso enso we de omo nom nyonyo no nti se obi be kan MPP asem o se de o MPP no on no right se o ka MPP asem ebi se MPP aban na ya de but se de nso aka wo de nti ba se nye de o be call movement for change unko afrapanto baby o na no
oh no the distraction no cry na make ni nyina be ha MPP for because we mu nyina omo mbeto ama ni nyina nya MPP aba na ekọ so what you say obi obeto ama from Tobia ye disappointed MPP that's it nti mu MPP mbesi den win
okay you in the medal because in some those
MPP
o say come on say
you know kind o say mu MPP so what you know mu MPP
I saw Okaho ti yo ene oyima industry to my to Okaho nso no onumbi nti the only thing say na ka opeken na aba instead of Mr. Digital but say the ebia ohwe kwa na eja ono ana ba VP no ebia na ye opoku nti ye hwe ni mu VP no so count pa ye hwe ni mu say you say VP in the first place where VP Joseph de Graft on a Liman and Sana cow and cancel aka when you're baby call on Subai and Sana Atamis by and Yofa a year Kwesi Emisa Subai and Baomianso Abba. And he is in the because a vice president no cry in free one on a constitutional amendment. Nine Sano, because in Chroma Crown only vice president but Opojuma. Yeah, that's party share that's it. Meko akwesi Jesus on so Ghana now on so fa enchiremu emra de ohun ni de what year and the review on no bit maka on one kasa nasem nti akwesi wo ha sorry unya ba so nyina wo Ghana nti echire ko bit my friend
it's okay
yeah you akwesi na brai
yeah we want ya mama fa ko na me ni bronya de eba bronya na ye nkran ye maame mo me kai pa na togu for the pam sensen bi ba ne atobi pa ne ya to show account ne sensen down na me pon school bia me kom papa mu dem a excuse me me papa mu dem ground to me ra because ya kra papa mu dem say just ko senso kula mu dia na say bibi da ho no akoye na me ti bo wura dem ho several times ma hwe me bro nya tade na no mani age ke say me be hwehwe pa to so na mo picture bi ba di picture bi tire na me hu say nyamia ye bi bomba nyamia ye bi o hwe unkra bring pictures pa ni biscuit bi ekita ni coke bi ekita ye coke kra mi ja no be 4-5 years ni na o timu say we are see ko yenim amu di Christmas ni de mame mo official pa bomba Mr. mo abusuafo mo mo so ni afoforo mu tie bomba ye ko 2024 me pe questions pa say obi bana or kasa ye interest say o dey say me time na be man kra na because Ghana enye me nua ba o kasa me nim ba bia wote but me giri say bia o say en kran you ana kumasi yo mpa cha wa bomba Ghana enye nkran ne temani kumasi nko a ye man krofo bi ntiase ye sabi ya bro kira me fu am dia betena hai California you cannot come and tell me say o kom ba bia metia o ha yo hono no me ton so bi wono ma $2.99 o pe de ye pure life papa na ye springer you know what cost for $6 oko California ye di bigi $10 $15 $20 it is opposite oko na California ye wo wasem so me pesa me yes comparison no bombadia say yan kanokre ni ye nin koma mi service question here anytime be a problem Ghana problem na mahu bi ene o afide we so de nti a ye nko ye nim de nti a ye brebebrebe de nti a me no ene bronya bre bomba nka abusuanfo esen ka wutina fie na ja ono yire bon komo ja yi me kra de me se me from philosopher so anka ja me Archimedes wutina ba bi na ja wo pa wan bi nom ene wo ha ye ka Ghana nsem because ye wo nkrofo bi o ma ma say no kure pa ye friend no kure ye nka da so hu say me tai bomba dia di bi o wan hu bia say me tai but because bro that's not how it is yet ya no ma ya be gina amanfo mu pia ba brochire ni nyina no a brochire na koso no kwasi bro ni nkoto aba mfa ma obi bi ko ne ho ofe o ene me wura ho pa o ene me ba na me wura ho say ye hwe obi a ne ho ofe nya to aba ma no hey mo ma de ene mbre yi Ye should be an who fair, Obia, otimi botai, ni who offend ya Tabadi Manadia, Bumadi and a finaco, a fide was one means because I have serious issue. Say, this will be an who fair, Obi me come for Casa, ni who for the Minkan of Feno. Coming Bana Casa, United, or no, and or bar, Sabi, or your bar in Tina Mania Brain, of course, or a Madia don't make a womb. So, aha, obey if you my man, we are powerful. Quack a more this kind of bar. Just what you say, power be to make a decision and money cost. But for we to come and say, Umadia, ye to a body a movie and a warfare, young VP and a warfare, and near, in fact, your problem. Because I mean, baby, I'm free, I may buy $1 same butumno, and yes, I know because you brunite. Now, Osha Joe Biden or Tesocrana, Sabi, or Yinipa, when you know when a brabo. Son who for ni who few what is so. Donald Trump, so what is so new for what is so. Quasibro need J. Adjoining, so who tiny old, Quasibro need to take Craman. Of the Dumaban were used for the man, adding Craman and warfare. And then Ghana no, yes, a problem in warfare, the problem. On one bit my year, Jumano, etifi. And I say on one warfare, young quatra bound for more than a mayor. Well, my dear, minim time out there, mammy, bet. My main for we in this house and we free or Canada Japan issue we. Many about would say me Canada Japan. He live ya wusum baby or 2 years. Tinkobianka, we are president. I would you to who dear. Cause to know you who say, oh, you know me that man. I don't trust him because I MP. Number here. Say we are for Canada and for but it's okay. Ghana no. The mama we nipa. NDC force you Ghana for. It's the young people back opposition. I don't say no. I'm about so much my money. Yes, John Mahama a bit 4 years. No, 1 year and 1 year. Say buy a wee dollars and I should never connect with John Mama so 4 years. No, obet must stabilize $1 and I'm a banner. Sikesha motomwa. Why not? I'm not dumb, sir. I'm not stupid. Say me support. No, Ghana na any idea. We two these political parties free war. Ghana is first, but we Canada Japan. But so many questions. So say there are some people who are disappointed near, you know. I don't know. But who can Japan who can say no? 11 now budget better Ghana force will bring a crab Abe Munya Besua so budget no dear Canada Japan free unit or channel now quite for 2 years. It is some no means no now 11 Okofa now just of America baby. Okofa obi you kwaka to be question and himself on kono say so you to one you live your workers e kunkrofo yi ka Canada Japan na kwatu no na kwa against but be a binding begina was support he's part of this government ne yire te ho dipeke it means anti Kennedy ni na say Canada Japan dey ka Ghana politics on kopo baby ntra I'm telling you bomba dey Ghana no you obi ha na kuma muti so what I say on your scale will be any despite any Ibrahim Mama no me advice here. Even though they are not politicians, no, or maybe you might be any constitution. Young constitution despite you make good on your majuma. If the because of how I fed myself, Magdan Mogranya then. Magdan Nick, Nick here worth $3.5 billion. Young from no mayor Jumano because of maybe a numa. And you know, because you need me ba ha say minutes can be breba many from a bomb who come and no magum boniti me take my question na kwasi bruni krum na wo edi me kumi because of this mentality say obi adwuma obi aye wenti no ese e to abade ma no Canada Japan is part of this government edi na be change so be president eni ma be sesa ana president e be so ni no be sign no kwa na be ma ya me Canada Japan de me de say o your ba pa na so your ba sabi now also support you are to bad or bad that bad there or baby who free by a big deal them cast or baby I see there be the mother. But Maria, sometimes this kind of words, then you make cry no can and them for bet. Young now will be out anything too. But as a minister, people look up to you as a parliamentarian. Now what I say I didn't profit come you must say you be say I brand tell you TV so yeah and ko ba moon. I near you ground no ye. There be massa Ghana yaku anymore. Canada Japan person ye president and person boa. Why he's part of this government. All the groups and whatever that's going on, he's part of it. Where the best sound when we say obey. But Maria, my man so na yen twaso. Minya ba na kasa na me te say na ende yampa Bumba, me ba hapa na in fact me raho. So me kasa me raho enka ne no ho ye ko school no. Na oba bi wo kra me kasa no na me ne me yonko baby ya chepa na ye wo primary na me pe no. But na me shiro me sere. Nti ye ni mami ska papa mami ska ye ko break anam de ni na akoto a wacha manadi. Because me feel say me di me to wacha ne mani di a obeti ase. Na ye fere class e be bie ya no aka kire so ope oba ye mu bie dru secondary school kra ye be wie na nsa na ya no kra nya se ya no monwum but not fed ye na yi wom because of how I na yetete ye bomba and now nam Ghana no ba besia now then ho aba se be di me kume. I'm telling you. And sabi ye nyina me myself akwamna wo mama very nice kids so what you say ebe me ya say me ba metete na dru ba bi na obedru ba bi pa na je so de no koma be ma bi ansa na wetin sa kona no in fact me wuko a in fact me kra be raho but madam me question me bisa me ho no say oni obi koda na wo a when they are responsible for that akra no say or yet the primary caretaker of akra na wa no ye ma ya wo mu e wo abrochire ni even o ya e wo Ghana ye wo fa mo ma wo mu when they are the primary caretaker of akra no is it aban ana say papa no Bumade. Okay, I'm saying Bumba, I busy. Bumba.
Say papa ne dey or your father ntino. Or main responsibility. And now Oban is also so boy. Now
okay.
Sisi boom tabu boom komonim.
Okay. Bumba Ghana ho nti upa just say ni oba bia why successful ho da. Ye ni oba bia was or just a adwaman kwan wa boade is successful na question be bisa no. Bumba de me nua bai wakasa pa na mmom na ka me presenka
o ma be branch one o so komonim a o man ko sa atete no no
na just say there is a way so na just say there is a way but me nua ba na step no kana kwa 50 me ne ya adwen because nipa no onye adwuma bia unim sa America ye fra bibi only fans America kwa de bobo ye wo only fans ye wo e better no one thing is say untimi nyi wanim ye and o ma yi o manim o me koyi miti oba me koyi miti me ko oba bi me ana me ba fere na me aba na ka no me supporto me koyi miti ma me oba yi o huru miti kama sana obi ti ho no me wo fa ase na ne nua no so na wo fa ne o se me wo fa wo na ye mfa ne nkodidi wo de hwe obomba de ye mfa ne nkodidi no se ya de se me be mam ye me da anadwo na adwuma adi me enyo mu abomba de let some way one social a broad into one year. What the book say politicians now some of the rare issues are the one just what the book say papa for na I say some not say a more any prostitute has been there for long but to say no dear Bumba say we call Ghana of Agamana next year also call Ghana one so tell you who the other man will be or baby I bet also I repu oh yeah. Because when you say one way bibia anya dobe man kakra 10 cedi 20 cedi 50 cedis 500,000 na enuna me ko bom ani pempe o Little Havana hey bomba de Ghana de they say I hello
Uka Cuba na say Havana baby
bisa yi Patricia also e bia no de so no de me say me na be hold on do bet much Little Havana o de mani church mu ye share Little Havana na I wanna you can say Magdan and no Magdan me hu no ho just party babema yi hey da bi e honom sa woman bi oye acheke e won kra wa o yi legun friend say say check and miss o say dey na and no make my catch say sa enkrofo me nsan we they spend more than $100,000 I tell you I'm telling you. And she said, make a campus and make any say. So for so now a cradia and you prepare say open make it double. Because you say and kind of mind say California, Bel Air near Beverly Hills. So this officer was soon do hey and crying your home Ghana. You soon know me and can me see by me say me turn for food my be free one because of lifestyle growth will be living any chrono air cost you know. Bombardier, it's not looking good. Say be na right away
People
to
say,
my no
oh,
be kasa.
why do you know me jo yentimi enchire yeshem na yemfri akra go so me
Ah,
makasa
so entra me kasa.
but
Me nua ba na o kasa no. Na ka be say me fu baby o kasa.
other regions now can places how is the economic activity ni
Oh,
living
go madie. Me nua ba ya o su tomatoes. Me nua ba ya o su tomatoes. Ukoma kura sia tomatoes fofo. Egu okra ye nyobi mane nto. Oh. Bodie yi apantu bodie ne o ka ye faduane. Sa aduane nko ade a sa ye ofa bodi mu ho ne ye ho ne ahafo na yi ne de dai. But problem ni say Intam ka asem no asem na koye broad bisa because the media nti amantman kwatana California. Me of California o fie it's a 2-bedroom. What travel almost 1 million. What the heck is that? Abra Ohio, ubetumanya nice 6 bedrooms. What ya best 600 and something thousand or 500. So what I say? And crying a quiet thing, a hono or mama and crying a dear than a butcher baby. I'm telling you. Sana na minya bane kan and again I say unya fraud boy, unya sofo, and unya politician, you are doomed. Ya ne aye sa ne mana na sisi ya ba be dru baby. Nti on say you nan kan be say me ba bi nan kan be say o ka say enkran ha meti no. Meti East Legon enema mu odin ba wo be ka say Ghana fo a sabi me akura so de o mo ho nkire o mo no kure de o ka ho nya. Bronya o mu di pa no say kura say amanfo gi o mani kama o mu di because bia akokari no koko wanya be 3 bags bi because ho no aban nipa bi ante wo so what you say aha nti no say eti o ka say bia ha na me free East Legon na meti no so what you try East Legon dia so many questions have to pop up. East Legon is one of the most expensive suburb one crime. Kwambe so na fa so otimi nya sika koto eyini ho ekoto efie ho ana otimi to ofie ho adwuma ben na wo ye nti be ka so ho kire wa we have to know the reason why wo ka so ho kire ho e ka so be ka so na me ho kire me e na me ho kire because aduane bo ayedin aduane bo na wo kan wa ayedin no ye nyina minim say ye nyina anye den abi mi am wo fa abi o say ofiri adeso wo kwa me no ka say ye bia den kra na enche say enkran so which dem person make nyina bo mba me ka say tintin nan say do baby a Ghana voter region me message metra baby a voter region because said your omo climate we ni city no any said ye omo beach ni kra nche nkan dia na am kwabra ni tim ko gina ho ene kra ye say mma ni mema nyina kwabra ni pa party omo ye beach anu omo no omo nsana no ma yina na sabio opese otro ata na akogina epona no otio no we say niyam na beka na oba besia no afi ni ton pa no gina po ano no voter region you cannot do that. Some person me call beach ya me man crying because ocean crying no say the beach ni city aye tum say dark sea minim but uko voter region a utimi say yes so entino mama Ghana no nyan crying ko a say wo hwe na say nema bi nkoso a say the Ghana and crying say oba no aduane won crying yo say wo ware crying ni o tran crying aware a o yire on aduane mawo they say restaurant ya bua just say entino not just say the demand of you can say food commodities no will be high. Oh, entino say me to ma bibia me start aduan board here me dua banchi me dua to so de because eno na o do hu hwemu obenya sika so tibo ma de em say Ghana no your problem me ba ma problems be but ya kwan de bumba akwan de nya kra
no mo chine be kan ho asem
akwan de nyo oh no Ghana kwan de in fact
okay akosi e beda wase
me fa sunyan ni atroni ho no omukun doctor bi ho go so doctor bi ho nja kwaye historic so hu me kai date na things I check pa na ne maame awu ode ne ko she fridge na omo so akotwa obiti omo boni kun dia babu boni doctor pa we are talking about doctor wasunya de wa bruchire wa ba so person obesa we kun ni to twene kwa ma ye ntokwa between these two see dia na mpesa me sana fa o keke na me hwe sa na me drew Kenya ase no me revo ye I was so shocked say baby too good so say yes obi oyi wo no say uyi wo a say wo no uyi na u squeeze na e bia fa won sa ho na o tafra say nya hwe but I think say na me ra ho kakra cause wo hwe kwan no pa wo hwe kwan na because ye de ahafo de me de me gina nya politics ahafo de say ye lusu a me okay because ahafo de am say just say omfiri say nkurasefo say ye de yo bibie no a ekoso a wotum say ya to about akwan keke people are asking for roads na ekwan eda ho oh there be bomba ya kwan e say timi e bi Ghana problems ne de bomba ya wa ha na
atem sabe tawasi yo menitino me da sipi of a body kasana ye and ye be running up na you another program 3 of a body wo
ho binya
you odi na do so iti komaye
bomba de ye mayi nyina ho afishapa
afin kombesa ho
na ya chia ye nuanom a omo nso wo Ghana ni nyina na ya bompa ye so ata ye nua ba ya odi ato na koma so se opese o breaki enyom no enyom to de enye easy kasa de ano de pa itiaga ye bompa ye me follow no me du ba bi muso abre na se o pa de pa o bre se de ye mu bi e ba radio so a ye wo adwuma kura na ye jai ni aba bi driver no ye ni nyina no eye adepa ye pe amaye nti no ye ba kan we bible ye ni ana na sika mo eko abosonfia no magu nsama nkramufo so aye Allahu akbar na Christopher so abompa ya ama yo ena so apostle ntumi ono so ye so okọ nti ono so eja ya mabushafo nyina ya akọ na ensam na wo kan no say ba na wa bro se no so wi but metiti enoma bi ase na ofa kwame eka efa democracy ne ya mamu no emu no ofa kwame nsam no eduru ba bi o se ne o tie no ena ya na ha dwe kakra because nsam no fiti ase a ya na eyara but so what the ase hatred bi wura mu a now they can't say na ma wase me nua mo a omba so bebre ho a me mo modi but omo ani mo ho omba kan sem no ni po no begina so a obetwa da pa 100 no wa kan sem no be 2 but obi ba na o kan de ba akopɛ o say on tiase nti makwa me sem no bebre nke ene de be adwen bebre but ya mamre no so nyina na perfect oh send ya na sika mo ba na on pese o mo train no nyina na perfect because ya mamre enye democracy enso se na ntokwa wo otufo esori osimasi sampa hene wonte ho osi ne hene we sampa fo so area bi si yeso esi hene eno so ye nka bombi amai ya hene ya bi ena na o kasa ade no so bekwa kodi ba akofo ho te pese ne ra o pese o kire no obi kasa o eti no ye na America ne se ekoba se ye kan se nipa ba ko de kodi a ahimfu nso se otumfu akonwa oni ni pie bongo na edi akonwa no obi ndi bi otimi system ra bi ope uko mikro mo hene wo ho no ono so ni na busuan ko a enti den a ade no ye nya na pepepe sa ye nipa yesu a yabo but nia me hu ne se because of say we dey no power na so nti no omo abuse no mo o ka se bia na me ne ya adwen se warrant edi military rule e hye emra efa constitution no ni to no opa no ye ka to on hye emra oba hye emra be tie ono ana ebe chira ne se yenku ono ofa to aba fam obepe ba bi ahihye mrana because we nipa nti ba hihye mrana but wo ahihye mrana chi se ye be ma ye hu se enkofo o madwen ye anaso madwen ye ofa ebi a ma hihye mrana on pe no ono ba na oba be fa the same mrana atraso a eno ne ye kire se ofa no mum na ono oye na atwum na dwen ye anaso ye nipa bom but me am hihye mrana de me hihye se be fivan what in jail criticizing and can buy and what's the son? Oh, it's a man here in name to constitution. Jerry John, you to what's in the bayan, Hoberton. If you also know before 2 years, was say, Tukum. It's no, Anka Jerry John Coyen, Etino. Not Uncle for mobile. Titru, for no more opposite a constitutional opposition. Yaba has a you can't constitutional like this a bombarded cast a constitution here and running in I am running to one as sana in any problem. But of a crime, any you be a to be a criticize constitutional, your banning is based the same constitution. I say again, and I say the Paboni, and I say you bucrophona would you finish away to me for because you're changing and you're saying it. But Obia on your titum, so constitution here, but Abia. Nipa no na enforce no say nipa no ba no asana any problem eti ho no kogu abofo no democracy no mo de play no dey man Patricia I go there no dey go o full kakra man Patricia
the Japan e din komo this is a furniture
good eti no no so medical of a crime and a honor medical because a constitution I had to on the same problem, but Nipa no ya need to son. On also who send yana ya can has a Kwame Nkrumah bad that the Tembia Kwame Nkrumah Tembia Kwame Nkrumah to me and Yahu Bibi. A bassa ya book Kwame Nkrumah so Tembia sana be saying one na me who I don't know waiting because Kwame Nkrumah na wuko ya no hwe ye on also need your bay no. 80 and also good, but on my Ghana na ye can na nipa no bebresi o the world brochire yanko Dr. Ndu Mokoye adwuma Dr. Ndu Mokoye adwuma ni nyina na adwen pa de ko Ghana esi sai yenya abusuofo bia no wicked manner ono sasabon sama o se be hia de obo be ku papa na adwuma nyina eti opon se ebia abi ewo adwen se o de be ko Ghana. And I say, Bombardier, why I saw the Bacogana, Quabran, why I saw the Bacogana, Minio, I saw the Bacogana, near Nipabia. What the cockra and her because of the challenge, on quite don't go to Mobuku flow. It's system, no, and say, yeah, Juma, and me and Famo say, Yabako, and I say, Uncle, and I mean him say, Uncle for Mugana. Or more I drink to say, yeah, Wahano, a become more better saying opportunity in any other country. Baby, by say, young fat drink, maybe an answer, young fat disuna, and no more be blanket to come with you. But any opportunity I better, and also just a young criticize it. Meanwhile, Kobe are not radio so or say, as empire from Phonibi. Or say, no more criticize them over Casasa, or so, Nadumoya and Casa every day, or but as empire from Ebacasa, every day, or Babacasa. Nadumas was sick, Ghana for Casa. Oh, dear Bassa, no mean who tea, and then in night, anybody a cocusi. O man is saying, Patricia, I support Canada, Japan, when you know man or Cafan. A crab baby no, also a one, nay, nothing, but send you could see kind, meaning agenda. Maybe upon say, Canada, Japan, men pet, Nanado, I say, men pay, men support that because, to me, no, natural, where the bonus will be a. I just have full case on my because you live, Ghana for the comb or my Canada Japan, ye chata play the fan. Or buy a grammatical who sign a mastermind in the will be cut now. That's Obama. And your passy he live in a young crow for no, ye movie say, you support Canada Japan because he live in Kunipa. One also can be near the idea by. And partisan politics now, but be a man of fire, honey, busy. Oh, say nipa no be twen party na ontimi nyusu na dwen but say assembly man ya na no mokoi ye kuro mo ye area ho no area bi amoye ya no mo say NDC for me no na eko omo NDC for but because of say the partisan nti omo me enu nyina so mbeko party nti mi sanhye omo oyusu na adwen omo koye no area ho na MPP ni na wene ye the other one wene but senke koye partisan ankomba for so yi ba kwasi nchen na bi MPP ni na nipa no penasel because of say onom so woye partisan ti na MPP for koto abakora bi kura nko nya so hu ade na wo mti partisan no ake ba ko a eye no ti say nipa we na wo ko so okọ a o yusu ono ankasa na even though say o political party o support kwasi ba ha kwabran ba ha on be kasa se ekoba se kwasi eye communicator oda payroll so a oba nsem bi a okohun ga na opesa oka no ontimi nka because oye party communicator o jina o ma party but because of so oba o kana dwen o dikam ye chase se no me MPP ni abisi me MPP ni we se me enso no oba se oka na dwen because onye party ona party payroll so o kasa as individual o akuma bi ma party ni de but because of say emfa party ni share na nti no okojina obetimi akasa se me kasa de asagana ni oyusu ono ankasa na eti ehwo no mo de me ne ofaya adwen but ono nipa ba ko no se partisan politics ni no so support Canada Japan so ntene ho ala nchira matiate ne ho wo se ono kura ye inclusive government say ofaba ba menti so aba ha ba kwa na ndida so se ala ate ne ho na Kofi Kurante mu nyina wo ho etiyan ko ne ko support omo individual independent enkrofo no mo ho no ofan support bi da enti nana se no ka I say ne trodeke omo so anu fafa na ye di yi nyame na ye but yakoma ndi o ba bi ohun enti wo be kan sem na mahu ba bi a say papa ye ne na ye onya atwome o kan wo no ye nya atwom because who nipa ba ku preach say yenyi partisan politics influo wusu gina paso a wasem o kan nyina de support partisan politics na wo say yen support ade nchichemu beba but uba u support ada a trap bi say trap bi de nanka akanfo ya mamra edibu o ma ya mamra so edibu no squad nchichemu ba because ya mamra na de nchirafo ni asantifo bunofo ni asantifo the same mamra dem say na perfect institution here obetumi aka say ebi a na ekoye ni mu yensan yemfa saa de we mra te say all inclusive na o Canada so jina ho kwa na o kan ho na ho mbaba watabam na o support Canada Japan na o support obi aba o mi an support Mahama na o jina one side na Saudi oba dia Mahama ne ba o mi adin dia o pese obete enti eba sa na ma ho se nye wadwin mu se yenye ade na o pede but o hit man krofo bi o wadwin mu no na se wakoma mu no udwa krofo bi enti me to me no se ya pese o man no koso a ye nyina ntimi nko Ghana se ne na ye kamenim se ye won krof sa gefo yi kura o moku bebrebe yi gefo no ma Ghana ba o moti abonten e no moku e no do musika e no moti social media e no mo foso Africans de share ya so o mo nkotra Africa ho na etu sa no man go before so mo nkotu Gaddafi no man ko Libya abrofo ne trabo kira no mo planning no mo insight ekromano de grofo wura ukọ be chi waku nti plan no kra pe no enyeyi nti mi de America camera make bi kira fire o mo mbe yo se ko Ghana na abi ko duru Ghana china ayokra de nche sa grofo na bakọ report so abo oti ha monko ye yi wafiri ho na o no mani nyina but oti ha na o ka ko for radio uko different one na o ka ewo mo a edenya and say Facebook, eko YouTube, eko wetu obi beko ko miaso. Nipa mienu miensa ate na eko. Echi. Yentimi nkotra Ghana say e fight enkrofon because omo too much power. Ghana bi bia se aban ote so nsa. Mahama oni na mo amu aye yeke. O Mahama de o e meradodo meme ka bi pa. Mo chena power ni medi ni se. Na AK47 ni nyina emfa de kin koma no. Ube se ono so asore ho na obehu na adwemmone e woni tim last na nipa ni bia ko so pese hu ni nipa subanya maniska man tumi na obehu no tumi na my say one mark because oh papa bi so na na do nje wa opa Ghana nya na kron besa but your money too many ehuni so ba ti too many de partisan politics na ye too many nyina money pa ba akono too much too many de too much but e betimi asesa enye send ye see approach no Kofi granting kwa or no personal interest Alanchira Martin ko no personal interest oh Salanchira Martin wo genuine ayi se ode ko e kra 10 ho wie ko opportunity se no Kofi granting mu nyina betimi akeka at least what from mu nyina no makeka momra smaller parties ni am fight yan si we mu obi ti obeto akwai ampa o Ghana at heart enti but okono oye ono ade obia obviously obia nim say MPP na yi no ya bono buga no eno anti no so bobuga me nada o bobuga advantage advantage my MPC into almost no at ho but obvious say on him say on ko ba bia but o bobuga enti papa
yo that's it you were another program of 3 enti ebana say do 3 pepepa me pon enti say ebana and do so a what ya sema msa o china so another day Thursday ebeto aso nsa na aye no you were turning to God's word edumedie no ye ma 1 minute kwa mpa ho ti ebepon ti ye kosa no ti ase de obeka bia no first one ntina me gem mo ka de obese okebia wa kai wi de aka ne de toto ne de enya hwe ti meko o wa hene wo enti say ebana say ye wi na ekọ ye ase 1 minute no obeka so aka na etwa so ayi enti wo wa hene de ensa so wa ba for 20 me 5 minutes but de abeka nyina de obi o makasa bia de on do 5 1 minute ne ekọ ne akopon na ya to aso o wa hene me chiao
mon chia be mo ma fi chapa me mo fi chapa
afen me konsa ya
mo fi chapa ana ba bia mo ne de fi chapa ni hono chana na
yeah 24 hour economy no
fi chapa di mo ho
ene ye ebi mu de ambeje ene December 2070 kakra be twa rent ti do mo de ewie some of them
omo mane omo sani momo
let's momo dey one way adan na me sani momo Western Union and I almost say it can't come from Ghana to America but can come from America to Ghana o wan hit waso
we le me che enu anu nyina so bibia e boko de che obia eti enanyumre de ne de dwa so a bitima kan bi de na mo kan wase
se chia e bi ba se enema afi nyina wo hu nyina ne wo hu ne wo hu ye nyina wa kire wadwen
Complan e kase
review 2023
your husband
a year and the review to bit my body we Ghana America baby and bon tofa within 5 minutes my
okay bibia se mo Ghana entino be Ghana din America Ghana hodin yesika seb no e wo fom e medwadi e wo Ghana no e wo fom pa udibja e wo man mu ama sese no ensida eni so sa etino sede aband be ye no wahwe na yibi rafi fufu mi no entutu bi also tuto na sede a o man no sika seb e bitimi e jira na so na jadifo esika sem etimedna ene adeton eso ebetimi akona nim na enipa eni sika sem sika betimi abanipa na bia me pese me kase so panyefo na edi edu bia omuku kakra na omunhwe na omu masade no entimi nyina yi nam se bronya yi die no kunya me nim se adeton ene adeto e wo fom baby bibra bronya metimenya pa makohwehwe no mo se ni babu chenku de enso chenku a tise hwehwe nipa ho chenku a chenku hunu Ghana fo na no Nyankopon amayade bi a de bia ne yesre ye nima de se ade ye ya enti bo se de serious that adno ekosa enso no na yebeko fie no na yede complaints and the aircraft the said nyina hu is for beginning of the year no system no nipa dodo na no akasetia amamu no tutu ne said ya omohihye mo nyoma said ya baba o manage akoni mo no nipa dodo na akasa sila sai papa bi entimi mai dia ba tu bronya zenka kani sei bronya bo hu se no man kakra bia bo hu na nkra toys no ma nyoma yi na chese edu stage bia toys no kra me sure say chese ko knockout here two women team bia knockout 24/7 knockout man for the tournament for se bonya ben bonya do inside the na no man for ntimi chese ye ton so man for nyesi kan tibi an to study bi and find dia go chese arrows yeah on say now we can't sama on say we can't sama no watch him since fatie me ntwamanu but ade ma me de can sim we say ni say ne me wokafo ye ade kakra ye aduane ye no be 200 bucks say ye be ko krom na wono mo omunidie abodamfo disabled persons no any one more study no yebetimi aye bibi na ye de awon no so hu se bronya no aso so monya obi kura na omonya bibi na kunyo se ekọ no na ye ekọ de ni de en free de good cars two cars de gu en ye ko me free trip ne ba ye no na me de sun aba betene fi bi se na ade aban no mi na ni no omwa on say kasa sa nkoane ne die say ye no enne say yesa me ko ba ma me sun ebusa mo say it is a panity it is a kind of reality na for masako ko shane sa no enti aban ni mre because eya too much ya pa eya na me rap say anka wa hodi anka more than ye ko ye no eduane any drink any stew any atro mo be nice bag package eduane ye ko eduane me medi en ye di bi so eduane ye se de kokeke na se di ye de bia kan se komoshi amanfo ho chirom komoshi no die ne beye ai take sadi ye no me ko me die ni die mu an ko ye ni die ye ko se nipa bedi but me share the rate at which nipa rush by your so beji dan no na me say it's serious it's damn crazy serious enti abano emja no na onye bibi ye pa nye bibi and principle be so here
da sipi Nyankopon so hira wo adoya wo ne wo kani ye bibi say na Nyankopon ahwehwe Yesu kai wo say de ehafon de omo ho de bia nti kakra wo be ye no waye said the only no ye wo fa uta be say mo am solve problem ye ya mismi ka Ghana ni ye solve problem say ye nka say ye hwa ban say ono na en solve your problem no and then conference ko bu ni tape nti no be say 2-3 years ago and before then crime say Mahama Breso that's about 8 years ago no on both tape say one of his sermons no on say there be I abamo and solve a year Ghanaians problem say then no conference ofa ojikakra bon ho social media ka say papa yi oyaye pastor prenet say oyaye hypocritic and also your pastor Letitia also for washe castle na ni money dey or your politician inti na kakra wono samre ye bobo no tough thought Oba, Mr. You're running up on no, Makasa, your program at 3 o'clock, and it's very, very important. Turning to God's word. Tigon said, I'm going to vote no your programs and no Papa's Mala session in line up until I say to me to come. And Oba 1 minute, no running up, come, to mention say from a key, na yanko, ha, Meki, Toto, na yanko, Meki Frua, na of a Kwame, na I'm say, hold on, pack the shots here. Paka, Tashama, pack the shots here. Now about Meki, Paka. Back over your pong. Okay, and yet Meki, Twasumba, near Yan coin, no for Kwame Aba.
Yo, that is also the end for 2 minutes. I'm a mini ho, and you know. Now, me, some back open a mechanism. You hear me, Mrs. Asen with the American, Bruni be a me of a Bico Wareno. No, Germany, a fan of Rose Vita. Or can Germany as some? And no, at the time of 1945, after the war, Nana, and near Manku, you know. No munye aduane na aduane ne nso abusuani nyina om de to ho na om abuada ade achi na se omunya bia na om de account bibini nim sa ade no bibini onim se bia bronya no pese de bia odi bronya ne se de odi na afi bia ewi asanya sa na tie se amamuo no a de bia om kasa Ghana fo ho aye ne na aduane na se ni anema no e Ghana fo se de kwasi kan mo na mo tenkran na mama Ghana aye den enkran krom na e wo no unyala la pass adokuna beto no 2 cedis no okọ ma sevia 3 cedis okọ say mo na mu bu mu sem pese mu bu mu ho a obi se policy na beboa obi se degeta o de abasi say okoka say credit system ni ade abi say rubbish anya government policy na anya government policy no who individual no wadwen hu say obakọ akoye da bi bronya edi wa America ha no obi wa oniska na djumodi tua odinisika nyina tua base we no nya baby obeda ni ahwe ne credit card no the credit card akutwi no tua ne kakra obi so de bi ba say rubbish na yenye dan kosi koda kotenso aso meboa patri asha wadwuma efi adam mreso sisi no eko high tech a eye ebeboa sisi bogafo ye ni ada ho Bronya ba bedu ya mai so mu postu mu pictures kama eba WhatsApp ni ade ihu ani ye ni ye nkosa adwuma ni biem se mo ayo madwen se mo de ye besi dan a ye nye biem ya bre Kennedy mfani nyina one pa wododo enti mun godi nachi na MPP de me kai se 2020 ye koto abei patri me no na na wa ha ya wo se MPP fo nwini ensema wo kan nei eno ana aka ne 2020 ye ko bob ayini ba ye ya bani ya to awio 7.2 million votes no ya kloko ne dada hye ho kakaka se beba bebo aba na kire mo keke eti enemfa woni ne mo beye ne mo beka 2024 do a eno anse akofa box na bizisi ho ni abeken kan ya kire mo ya wi ni awie wo apeso ukusu ubetimi akusu kakacha 1 month ubenya ayine se
I thought you said 1 minute each.
I am idiot.
Hey.
Sorry. Okay. Wakasewi. Okay. Yeah. Offer Kwame 1 minute.
Oh, me that's it. The battery off. Say offer body say otie me kakra. Me. Oh, inshanka nyame.
Obi etiu.
Mama de mama nka bibi ncho. Kiti no Yankopon. No kasa fa ne konhefo so hey me no ensema me beka no enfri mia me so bibi na inspire me ma me kasanti monwe ho na mama me platform na de make bia mama me platform one day na fe obi antu question bia about many proposition no na me educate wo mo a wo mo efi bi hihye wo mo asumo ti se bene wa anom no na fe wo mo nya ntiase because say a teacher o man ye kopɛ de oyɛ papa de your friend is saying NDC MPP never I was here system enti fa system no because me call Ghana and a friend is saying na o my government na ye budget bi ama trotro one found could draw. Yet we had all distance be near Simo. No, I saw Lodumo. Said ye be ya prices are by no dia to son. And no, one more use. But as I said, Crophonium or more rising into ha Laila. And tell Ghanaians, educate them, say, your system nini. One find your Jumano. You be warm. Yes, you're trying what be do 5 years, 7 years, as I know. Put in control for the buyer instantly. I also do control for the circle. The humanness was a we are near a side work of court. This is the system we need in Ghana. Now, I say Ghana for CC, we've been reduced to Atamu. I shall do. Now, when you're the teacher of mine, now when you call out that you ever warm,
Kwame, for Bishop Daki Mochina, you be review now, you be ya, because you say, yeah, the Benty, and can you know, China.
We saw Mama one thing. Now, we some question about
participating platform next year, who agenda, you be more about life, what be your session. To the Yabeni Samuel Dasi. I said, my Abby, but maybe person Makwesi Ghana or the data no you know. Abby run up my and son act I think Alexa. Akwesi running up my and say, oh, yeah, baby, I want to know. I mean, you're not save data. Akwesi, oh, okay. Akwesi, no, I'm say, you know, about data 17. Alex. 1 minute.
Bombardie.
Yeah.
Oh, I did have my power. Ghana, Accra, and every person make a IMF, ne friends and World Bank. Any,
you know, but can you do for 1 minute or China? Where
you 1 minute running? Oh, the mammy miss out question back of fire. No, who say, I didn't know you will be a friend of credit score. Say, oh, my, and a nipa individual crown to mean to our country. Bank I am ma loan for but Ghana dear I buy no tesono to me course won't mean Tianeka and so still I know Jibusia gum 18 I don't know say 8 years na what dia or qua one betria do we have uncle for Naka who be Nama
I'm definitely buy a crown to any World Bank. Okay, yeah, that's it. Why Abby, Abby, Yanko.
Yeah, Bombardier. The point is, we don't decide where we want to live in Ghana only based on the availability of food. A lot of factors go into play before one can say, I want to live where I've lived all my life and relocate to somewhere else. We all know that we decided to leave Ghana not because of the food we want to eat cheaply. It is the same factors that Ghanaians are confronted with now. Everybody in this part of the world, UK, America, Germany, and so on, they didn't travel because of food. Unless, Bombardier, you want to tell me that you left Ghana because of food you want to eat. Cheaper food. Do you understand? This is where we have the rubbish government and they say, don't say it. Oh, my congratulations to you. You've told us the facts on the ground. You told us the facts on the ground. I mean, for how long can an individual continue to do that? How long? How sustainable is it? The person we have been paying our taxes to and so on, they are living lavishly and entourage. When you see them going somewhere, long fleet of cars. And people are dying. The sick can't find any food to eat and so on. Then somebody will wake up, just be a stooge, just be a sycophant, just be mollycoddlers, just praising people, worshiping them. Your age mate, Baumia, you are just worshiping like, I don't know, come on. Bombardier, anyway, we don't have time, but some of us, me, you will not see me kowtowing to these people. Mr. Bwadi hit the nail on the head, right? Indum, when that what happened to you, you wanted to even kill the man. Indum. But Kwabena, look, what goes up comes down. You see, you have a daughter.
1 minute. So 1 minute.
You have a daughter. Oh, when it came to your turn, it was not even your turn. You jump in. Kwabena, you have a daughter. I have a daughter. I don't ever wish my daughter would. I mean, circumstance will even push her to do what you are praising people for. They are doing it not out of choice, but out of necessity, out of lack of competence of people.
Okay,
and you are
thank you.
praising it.
Abi, never trust you. Very sure. Paka wo as my koi Albert near pon. Paka.
Hey, bomba me wa ho.
When I could see me frog, okay, you. I could see run up my 1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes. Bomba, I'm for 30 seconds, you know. Aye, Blasters. Call Yamboa on 13th January. I started AFCON. Na bomba, you see, sometimes say microphobic to me, say, buy your magic. Oh, yes, and creativity be na ye mokro noa. Sorry, maybe say no. Don't expect me to come and defend it. What Ghana? How many Cote d'Ivoire? Me baby, I'm freedom man, domain na Cote d'Ivoire near Baduko na dom. Sa uko South Africa, $1 million. Sa uko kwa company. I mean, come on, the bomba. Sometimes you know, and you maybe say, oh, we shouldn't. Any question, yes sir. So, Ghana, no. Namibia. Well, also Namibia more mountain near you. Our Mabagano, Namibia for Abe Logic Ghana, Hono Moso. Young Cobono, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, baby. And I make us Ghana. Say, Cote d'Ivoire. Who the Mama voter region? Go to voter region. Yeah, say you call a no, that's not my. That's what's the 1.5. He said,
so what your brother?
Without time with you, I know thing.
You may program go to the factory. To God's word. I'm saying, Patricia, 1 minute. Patricia. Okay. Any minyan ebede munyina ma sese mo bae ma bibia so aka.
Dabodi, on can be 1 minute.
Anybody there not be run up. You okay you. Me das say what you say. Ye be da munyina ma se nyame bo adase ne mombra turning to God's word no mete nyame asem. Obia emba ba.
1 week. That's a 1 week time. That's a 1 week.
Okay. You that's it. Eti ochira saba. Eti enye that's enye a week today. Ochina saba ba me that's it kwabna. So wa correct me kama. Enti obia emba ba.